Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juce, and tonight we are doing something a little different. So this is a continuation of our Descent Into Avernus game. However, it does say episode 1 because this is our first episode where the whole party is playing Kobolds. So they are shifting characters over to... Ooh, I heard that in the background. They are shifting characters over to these new Kobolds, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So last session... we did have Dren stay out of the cemetery, and he was just being a lookout. And then Zed had gotten himself killed, basically, by a monk who was for Lathander, who wrecked him. And Kildrum was dropped. However, Vox revived him. And it ended up saving her in the process because he then flew her out with his Azamar paladin wings of Torm, flew out, and as they were flying out, they saw Dren and 7 kobolds running towards the chapel, whereas right behind them, 2 mesoliths had run out of this chapel chasing after him, looking for him. And that was where we left off. So with that, though, we're not going to jump in right there. We're actually going to fast forward, or we're going to come back a little bit, and we're going to do like a scene as the kobolds had been sucked into Elturel, and then we'll jump forward to this moment. So with that, you guys are all just hanging out in your sewer, and actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's let everybody introduce their characters. And who they are. So we'll start up at the top here with Luke.
Oh yeah, hello everybody. My name is Gary. I am the son of Zeus. Everybody in this party worships me, and they have iconography that they use to venerate me, and I'm awesome.
Awesome. Next over is Paula.
So tonight I'm playing Arkmir, who basically wants to set everything on fire and collect all the treasure for herself.
Nice. She's got to build up that treasure hoard. Next up is Randall.
Rakanichu. Hello, my name is Tabisa. I hide in shadows. What's that? Never mind, it's okay.
I love it. Next up is Nate.
Yes, I am playing Dougal, and Dougal is very happy to be adventuring. Dougal has always wanted adventure and likes to pretend he is hero.
Well, maybe he'll get to live out his fantasy and be a hero. And Bill.
I am very glad that everyone is using this stupid accent because now I know how my character will speak. It will be some strange combination between like Spanish accent and like Croatian accent, maybe. I don't know. But my character name is Ufa. Ooh, like ooh, you get stabbed. Fa, like you're going to die. Ufa, because he is rogue. And also just started to learn about being a monk, because there is nothing better than naked kobold rushing into battle with magic rapier.
Oh, I get it.
For the record, my accent's going to change at least 4 times in these next 3 sessions.
I'm never consistent with my character's accents either, so it's all good.
I think I'm going Southern, perhaps.
Randy, would you mind updating your name in Zoom so that I can remember what your character's name is?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
I'm going to get confused otherwise.
All right, so you guys were minding your own business in the sewers of Elturel, also known as your home, where you guys would find things in the sewers and little shiny things and collect them. And you were hanging out, I believe we had said beforehand, in Dugo's tattoo parlor when you guys felt a massive earthquake that just didn't seem to end. And the sewers were a nice temperature. They weren't like too hot or too cold. And all of a sudden, during this earthquake, it got really, really hot, which isn't a bad thing. You guys are kobolds. You probably liked it. But as this was all going on, the walls and even the floor started cracking. And even in spots, you saw where the floor just completely fell out. And you could look down through the floor and you could see what is known as the River Styx. And that is a river in Avernus. So all this was going on, and it kind of rattled you guys to your core, right? Your home was being destroyed as you were pulled down here. And you've managed to survive over a few weeks on scraps of food, maybe dead rats that died from the heat, or things like that over the last couple weeks. And finally, when it seemed like the food stores started to dry up, your kobold chieftain, Gak. Sorry, go ahead. No, not you. Your kobold chieftain, Gak, and his chief bodyguard, Yak, decided that they were going to bring the tribe up top to see if there were any survivors or other food. And in the process, ran across Dren. And Dren, you had been worried about Dren had been worried about his friends who went ahead without him. And so the kobolds said that they would help. And so that's where we are, rushing into the cemetery with Dren. So with that, there you go. What would you guys like to do? You're rushing around these tombstones. Remember, there's graves that have been dug up. There's roaming skeletons and zombies, seemingly minding their own business, not attacking anyone. They're just completely mindless. But there are two insect-looking fiends coming out of the chapel, and then there is an Azamar with huge, massive wings, heavy armor, and a really demonic shield, who's got a woman by her arms, and they're just flying in the air. You're probably a good 90 feet out.
I say we run full speed
Where?
to the building.
But there's scary things over there.
Yes, but we are surrounded by the dead. Let's go.
Bishy Bush, let's. I say we go around the big metal, the stone things. We use them to hide. They don't see us.
Yes.
We're gonna see if you keep talking like that.
Sorry, I'll try to be quiet.
I'm making sneak.
Yeah. I would think that avoiding direct eye contact with big evil insect things would be good for us at this point.
Gak says, I'm gonna stay back here by this tombstone. Yak, stay with me.
Breathe. It's gonna be okay, buddy.
Is it just rows of tombstones leading up towards the chapel? Or?
Yeah, and they're and some of them are, like I said, completely dug up. Others have been undisturbed, but like some of the tombstones have been cracked over. It's been in this state for a few weeks. So like and like all the skeletons and stuff, it's not like they pushed their way up through the dirt. Like they were deliberately unburied and brought back to life, or animated, okay. I should say.
I will. The first thing Tabisa would do would be hide. He's just going to make sure that he's not seen.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Just out of curiosity, are you guys just rolling on D&D Beyond, or what?
I don't. I use real dice. If you want to use real dice, you can. I use an honor system. So if you want to use D&D Beyond, that's cool too.
Okay. Juce, if we do roll on D&D Beyond, do you see our roll, or do we have to tell you?
You'll have to tell me, because I'm not. I'm looking at too many different things.
Right.
I don't even see your Zoom chat stuff usually.
Okay. My stealth roll was a 26.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find either a tree or some kind of stone that's definitely bigger than you that you can easily like hide behind.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess Tabisa and I are going up to scout out a path.
Okay.
In stealth mode?
Yes.
Sure.
So give me your stealth.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a path. You guys are trying to get as close as possible without being seen, correct?
Without being spotted by those two scary insect-looking demon things.
Yep. So the insect things are looking up in the air, trying to spot where Kaldrum and Vox had went. They're having a hard time noticing where they went, probably because they don't have a good range of motion in their neck due to their shell.
As soon as we get up, so you said we're 90 feet total from the building. When we get to the first 30-foot leg, right, that we just did,
mm-hmm.
I'll look back and signal to the others to motion for them to follow us.
You're muted, Nate.
Dugo definitely follows the lead.
All right.
Yeah. Gary's gonna go ahead too, being as quiet as possible.
Clink, 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 clink,
Give me your
clink,
stealth
clink.
checks. Are you wearing heavy armor, Luke?
Oh, you better believe it, baby.
Is it chainmail?
Yep, it sure is.
All right.
So I'm going to move forward as well, trying to stay as far away from Gary as possible, but also, moving in the correct direction.
All
There we go.
With that, let's roll initiative and go from there.
I got a 4.
You got a 4?
4, baby.
That is not how you want to start this game. That's for your stealth, or is that your?
That's my
initiative?
stealth. That's my stealth.
Oh, that's quality.
I got a 12.
8.
Oh no,
Arkhan
that was
12.
That was my stealth roll. I got a 7.
Oh, okay. Still better than me, so you're still good.
Initiative in the chat.
Yes, please. Perfect. Oh, Tabisa's killing it so far.
I get advantage on initiative. Thank you.
Gary, what is up with that? That is not good.
Hi.
Off to a rough start, are we?
Gary's just sitting there waving at him.
Hey guys, you want to come attack me?
All right. So here's what we got. We've got, and correct me if I'm wrong, I have Arkmir, Tabisa, Ufa, Dugo, and then Gary. But I actually go right before Gary. So perfect. All right, so Arkmir.
So have they noticed us yet?
No, they're looking up in the sky at Caleb
okay.
and Vox.
So as far as we know, we're not even in combat yet.
Correct.
We're just going in initiative order. Okay, so then I'm gonna continue to move forward.
Okay. So you want to do?
I'm
can
gonna
move up 30 feet in stealth. I'll allow since you're 90 feet away, and I'll assume you guys are running ahead of time. So all that.
Okay, I got a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you are very quiet and sneaky. You probably run right by Gary. Obviously trying to avoid him. And he probably doesn't even see you or hear you as you whiz by him.
Well, I have a very high wisdom perception.
Is it 21 passive?
What? It was that high, okay?
It's not high enough then.
Sure.
All right. So do you want to do anything other than move to Beast or Arkmir?
I don't think so.
You're about 60 feet out from the bug things.
Nope.
All right. Tabisa, your turn. You are already 60 feet out at this moment since you guys, you and Ufa went ahead. So.
Okay. I'm going to continue kind of, yes. I think we should go this way. Hey, Ufa, where did he go? Keep kind of going around the main path, finding tombstones to hide before, but moving closer to it, but off flanking the bug creatures.
You're going on the right side or your left?
In my head, we had gone to the left.
Okay. So just so you know, I want to share the map real quick. Coming from the front, this arrow was from last time. So you guys would be coming down this way then. And then obviously the stones are over here. So that's
So is that the entrance to the chapel up towards the top?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And it's got smashed out windows.
Okay.
All these columns are actually statues of humanoids.
Okay.
Former heroes and stuff like that.
I want to head
And you
towards...
see a purple smoke also coming from behind the building in this area.
As I'm going, I'm realizing that, wait, we didn't actually decide what we want. Are we trying to go inside?
Yes, we go inside.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go to towards that southern wall and like go like towards windows down there.
Okay.
Sneakily,
and you're still
stealthily.
stealthing. So you
Yes.
can do half your movement to do that. So you can only stealth in half your movement, technically.
Okay.
So if you're doing only movement through the whole turn, then you could move, 30 feet as
30
a kobold?
feet. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be 30 feet.
Okay.
Sure.
There you go then. So you move 30 feet up. You're 30 feet now from the building. The bugs, I should probably tell you that too. The bugs are like right here, right in front of these stairs right now.
Yeah. I want to go away from them.
Okay. Yep. And then you said you were aiming for this wall.
Yeah, like
so
those
you're probably
windows
like
there on the
right
southern
here.
wall. Okay.
Cool. All right. Ufa, are you following suit?
Yes.
All right.
Same way.
Sounds good. And then Dugo.
Dugo will do the same. Dugo follows behind.
All right. You guys, as you're doing this, the bugs do spot Kaldrum and Vox, who fly towards where their friend Dren is, and Dren is probably back still with the with your guys' chief and his bodyguard. And as they fly back that way, these bug creatures start making just start sprinting out that direction. One of them, though, all of a sudden you see coming from this bug creature like a black smoke, and it circles the area around him in about 60 feet. So you can't even see in like this 60-foot radius now in front of the building. And yeah, that was their turn. Kaldrum and Vox almost make it all the way to Dren. And with that, it is Gary's turn.
I'm just gonna charge after my companions as fast as I can. Try to keep up with them.
Still stealthing or no?
I don't think there's much point, is there?
Not after a 4. I mean, you're loud going clink, clink, clink.
Yep, just chucking across. If anybody looks my way, I'm just gonna wave.
So you can't tell if they can see you or not now that they're in this cloud, this black cloud. But yes, you're able to move up 60 feet. How do you want to try to move up where Ufa, Tabisa, and Dugo are?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to keep right with them because they're gonna get themselves in trouble, and I'm gonna have to be there to pull them out of it.
Okay.
Hey, Juce.
Yeah. Yep.
Just as an FYI, Ufa has, for his rogue expertise, he took expertise in perception. His passive perception is 19.
Wow.
So I just, as
I will
Tabisa
make
and I
notes.
are running towards the back end, and preferably towards a window at that far end away from the bug creatures, he's very much like trying to look ahead and around to make sure we're not going to get flanked or ambushed, you know?
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else other than that cloud of smoke now. When you're doing this, you see all of a sudden Gary, in typical Gary fashion, just runs up, clink, 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 and he's like right behind you, like within 5 to 10 feet of you.
And then once I get up there, I say to them,
Hey guys, what's the plan?
Window, follow Tabisa.
Window? Okay.
Okay.
And then I call back over my shoulder.
Hey guys, we're going in the window.
No, bad talking. Don't.
In Draconic. They can't understand us. We all speak Draconic, I'm assuming. We're kobolds, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Arkmir, are you still trying to stealth, or are you
I mean, at this
abandoning your
point,
plan?
there's really no point. She's just gonna run forward and get up there where everybody else is. Yeah, I think she's just gonna bolt forward. What's the point now?
Sounds good to me. Yeah, you can get up there with them. You could probably get right up front with Tabisa at this point.
We don't want to go check the smoke, the purple smoke. Could be
Pretty.
cool. No,
Window. I clearly shouted window.
I don't want to go in the window.
It's no arguing. We just follow orders.
Who made the orders?
Our boss. Now shut up and do it.
Didn't our boss tell him to stay back there by him?
Yeah.
I heard someone say window. Must be orders.
Tabisa,
That was me.
your turn.
Okay. Can I get to that southern wall?
You can at this point. So you guys are all around this area. So each square is about 5 feet. So you could at this point, if you wanted to. Now this is like a 5-foot ledge, which for you guys would probably be a little bit tough. It would probably require some kind of athletics check. To go down here, the windows on the side are probably about 9 feet tall.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay.
Kobolds.
So that we're out.
Too high.
I want to be behind the building from those bugs and from the black smoke, so they can't. I want to be out of their visual line when we go in.
Yeah.
So we have pack tactics, but more importantly, we have mad rogue skills. So because
Except for Gary.
Tabisa's up in initiative order first.
Mm-hmm.
So Ufa does the old sewer jump trick because, as you articulated, we all grew up in the sewers of Elturel before it fell into hell, and oftentimes we would have to jump from a low sewer up to a manhole, which was much bigger than we are. So we would do this thing where we lock hands and then toss one another up. So Ufa turns when we get up to the windows and does the hand scoop and acrobatically does the help action for acrobatics for Tabisa to jump up to the window.
Okay. It's not current. Well, I'll let you guys do that since you're next anyway. So yeah, you can do that. So Tabisa and Ufa collectively get up to the window at the same time. Ufa is willing to help you up. So if you want to go in through the window, it's not there. It's busted out. It would be an athletics check with advantage because he's helping you.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be athletics.
Yep.
Not acrobatics.
Correct.
Fine.
With advantage.
Okay. Oh, good thing. It's a little better. 12.
All right, so you jump up, grab with your arms, but you slip and fall right down next to Ufa as you are unable to pull yourself through the window.
Okay, next time we parkour.
And with that, we'll go to Dugo. Do you want to go up and try to jump off of Ufa's hands?
Yes, I absolutely do. I say, okay, steady now. Don't move except for the movement that gets me moving in the window. And I kind of step back and jump. Athletics is -1, but I have advantage. So that's 17.
That's good enough. So you are able to grab and continue the momentum to pull yourself through the window. When you do, you see what looks like a few well, a lot of bones scattered across the floor in here, glass all over. And you see skulls of minotaurs that have seemingly just been sprawled across the room. And you also see blood coming from a curtain straight ahead on the floor, just pooling on the floor here.
If I have any movement left, I'll just kind of get over as far to the other, like, to the corner of the room, basically, as I can.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
All right. So in the black smoke, you see a trident go flying out of it. Gary, you're probably the only one that sees this at this point. Maybe Arkhan sees it too. But the trident that goes flying through the air nails Kildrum right in his back.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. And he goes falling to the ground right at Dren's feet. Smacks the ground. He does his best job to protect Vox from smashing it. He's got her cradled, and he hits back first on the ground. Vox bounces off of him, face first into the dirt at Dren's feet. But Kildrum is still alive. And you hear something between Vox and Kildrum, something about, I saved you from the fall or something. A lot of banter back and forth, basically just,
Throwing shades.
Yeah, throwing shade,
Keldrin is always saving her, and she always criticizes him.
There's always room for improvement. That's all I'm saying.
And as Gary is seeing this, another trident comes flying out of the smoke, but this time at him.
Oh, this is not very nice.
Let's see. 14 on the die. 21 to hit Kildrum. Or not Kildrum, but Gary.
You suck.
And that's with a trident.
It's a hit.
1d6. All right, so you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
And after that happens, you see one of this, as you try to turn away from it and run as you get smashed. Right in front of you, you see this insect thing with 4 arms teleport in front of you. And you are cut off from your friends at this moment.
Hey, guys. Guys.
Is it my
You're
turn?
supposed to go in the window.
And it is Gary's turn.
It's my turn.
It's not holding a trident anymore. You have it embedded in your side.
What does this thing look like?
So I don't know if I have a picture in here. Let me see if I do.
Don't show me a picture. It'll terrorize me.
Nah, you'll be fine. I don't.
Show him your belly. Show him your belly.
I don't have a picture that I can quickly show you. It's got 4 arms with little pinchers. And it's got pincher toes. It's got orange glowing eyes. Yeah, it's basically, it's a Mesoloth. I don't know how I can really describe that any better.
Okay.
It's a bug. It's a giant bug thing. Bug looking thing.
Oh, son of a gun.
And it's 10 feet away from you.
It's 10 feet away from me?
Yeah, it's not like 5 feet away.
All right. I'm gonna cast Bless on me, Tabisa, and Ufa, since I can see them.
Yep.
That's 3 people. So you guys now can add a D4 to saving throws or attack rolls. And that was my action. And if it looks like it can't hit me, if it's not close enough to actually hit me, then I'm going to use my movement to move over to Tabisa and Ufa, who are below the window still. And I'm going to keep myself between this creature and them, since I don't want them to get pounded by it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wave at Arkhan.
Sorry.
And that's my turn.
All right. And it is Arkmir's turn. So this all happened really close to where you were.
So, about how far am I away from Ufa?
About 30 feet.
And how far away is this bug creature?
It is about 15 feet in front of you. So, Gary, you said you moved up by Ufa on them?
I'm right next to Tabisa and Ufa, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm between them and the bug creature.
Okay.
So I would imagine I'm on the other side of the bug creature
Yes.
then? Okay. So Arkmir is going to kind of skirt around the bug creature a little bit, and you know what? I guess I'm just going to Eldritch Blast it.
All right, go for it.
Right?
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's what warlocks do. They Eldritch Blast things. Everything.
So
Everything.
I rolled a nat 20.
There you go. See? This is good. So roll double damage dice.
Get what level are you?
6.
So
2d10.
No, it's more than that. I
Right?
think at level 6.
But then double it.
but
Yeah.
that's no. Eldritch Blast is the one. It doesn't scale like Firebolt. You have different dice.
It's 2 beams.
So you're
It's 2. So it's 2
right.
hits.
So roll your damage
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
for the d20, and that's your natch, and then you're gonna roll another attack roll. So like other cantrips, like Firebolt would be an attack roll that does X amount of d10s for damage. Eldritch Blast is separate beams, so it's separate attack rolls.
Yeah. So, right, Arkmir is worried that we're not going to be able to take this thing on, right? So she creates this ball of fire, whips it at him. It hits him for 31 points of force damage.
You
And then
destroy it. Like it's
and I rolled on the second beam another nat 20 just for the record. So
Atoms, just atoms.
Well, the first one's gone.
Oh, is there another one?
He's in the black smoke that you can't see. So you could shoot that. I mean, you can shoot into the black smoke. But because you can't see it,
Okay.
it is disadvantage.
Oh, so I guess I'm not
So
gonna
just
take
roll a
that
third
20.
nat 20. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll just roll a third one. That's no
now
big
that
deal.
you said you'll do it, you won't.
Okay, no, but I did roll a 19.
So
So-
you would hit.
So, yeah, so it's pretty close. So that is 12, 16.
Okay. So when you hit, you see the smoke just go and suck right back in, and like just dissipate almost instantly.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what happens is after she lets this first one go, she's got a second one ready to whip at him, but then he just like decimated, so it just kind of goes off right into that black smoke.
It's beautiful. When you hit this, so when the first one died, the smoke went away. When you hit the second one, though, because you could see like the smoke going away at the same time, you hit him, and you can kind of see like some like chunks of his like the exoskeleton just go flying off of him. But he's still standing there, and now he's focused on you. In fact, his back was to you at first. Clearly, that's the one who threw the trident at Kildrum. So would you like to move with the rest of your action?
Yes, I would like to
You could get up to your friends.
Yes. So seeing that it's now looking at me and noticing me, Arkmir looks completely terrified, and she runs as fast as she can right behind Gary and up by where her friends are, and she's almost like cowering behind them, kind of shaking a little bit, like, "Oh no, I didn't really mean."
So I imagine like the facial expression being that little baby in the meme that comes around the corner. It's like, and then like turns around. Like that's what I kind of imagine. And then you just like sprint over to your friends.
Yes. Accurate.
Awesome. Tabisa. So you just saw this go down. You're still standing next to Ufa. What would you like to do?
This thing is not like is the second one in clear view of us where we're kind of.
Nope, he's around the corner still from you guys.
I look at all my friends and I step away and I hide behind another tombstone.
Okay.
Hide.
Yeah, there's probably one, I'd say like...
Or a mound of dirt or a shallow grave or whatever I can get into.
Okay. You could jump into a grave if you would like to.
That's going to be a 30 for stealth?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, there's no way anyone sees you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of like slink around and hide. I'm just gonna look at everyone else. I'm just gonna be like, shh, you go away. That's my turn. Actually,
sorry.
I'm gonna hold my action for when if he comes close to us and engages one of my partners here.
What would you do if he engages him?
I'm gonna try to attack him.
Like do you have a ranged weapon then?
I can throw a dagger.
Okay, cool. It would be disadvantage because it's about 30 feet away, just so you know. If he engages. Okay. Ufa.
Okay.
I'm going to back up 10 feet and do a running acrobatic parkour wall run and hop up to the window and see if I could actually achieve pulling myself in.
Okay. Yeah, give me an athletics because you're jumping up in there.
That's not exactly what I want.
I heard the parkour.
Okay.
Jumping's athletics, though.
8.
So you are not able to leap off of the wall parkour style high enough.
Okay.
In fact, your foot does not get any traction at all, and it kind of slips on the wall. You don't hurt yourself or anything like that. Don't look silly, but you aren't getting enough air.
Okay.
And Dugo.
Okay, so I'm up in this room. If I go to back to the window I jumped out of, what do I see out there?
So you see, looking out the window, you can see your friend Ufa underneath the window. You see Arkmir also underneath the window now. And you see Gary underneath the window here. You don't see Tabisa at all.
And do I see a bug creature?
No. The bug creature, just so everyone knows, is still out this direction.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to just stand by the window, kind of ready to help pull anyone up. And I also am going to kind of like Tabisa, I'm just going to ready an action I guess, no, my ready to action is to help. Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing that.
Sounds good to me. All right. So as you start looking down out the window to help and outstretch both your arms to get maximum, distance, which if Ufa had jumped, there's a good chance he probably, at this time, he probably could have grabbed your hands. So as you're reaching down, Gary, you see come around the corner that bug creature, and he gets within 5 feet of you.
Oh.
But he does not attack.
Oh.
And it is now Gary's turn. I used all my movements.
Well, you're pretty ugly. Let's try this. I'm gonna hit him with my, I'm gonna pull out my warhammer. I'm gonna smack him with my warhammer.
All right.
I'm trying to imagine what a kobold's warhammer would look like. if it's like this little ball peen hammer, just a little.
That's a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
I did 8 points of damage.
8, you said?
8. Yeah, that's gonna be
Just bludgeoning?
1. Yes, bludgeoning.
So when you hit, that you definitely make contact, and you feel like it did some damage, but it's got a strong exterior shell that's preventing it from penetrating like you would hope to see.
Well, that sucks.
I would like to take this moment to throw my dagger at it.
Okay, you can do that.
A disadvantage, you said?
Yes, because I think your range is 20-40 with that.
And where I went to hide was 30 feet away from my friends?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that stinks. Okay.
He gets pack tactics, though, so it cancels out the disadvantage.
I think pack tactics only works when you're both within 5 feet. Like for him, too, he would have to be within 5 feet.
Okay. Well,
I think it's only melee. I don't think it's ranged.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the worst of the 2 plus 7 was still 17.
That
hit?
will not hit.
Oh, no!
So you ping the side of the building.
Shit.
Sorry, go ahead, Luke.
Oh, sorry. It says for pack tactics, you have advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. It just says attack roll. It doesn't specify that it has to be like a melee attack roll or anything.
Okay, I'm fine with it then.
That's what Beyond says, at least.
So first roll was 19.
So then you would have just had a regular attack roll, no advantage.
Okay.
So whatever your first roll was.
It was 12 and then 10. So the 12 would be 19 to hit.
Then that would hit then. So roll damage.
Okay. All right. So 1 point for the regular thing, but then sneak attack because I was hidden and
that's the biggie right there.
So total of 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Not great, but not horrible.
All right. So you hit it, and this. I'm assuming you just picked up a stone from this grave, and this dagger. You chucked it in, and when you hit it, this blade goes right into this thing, embedding itself into its side. Sorry, I was thinking you were using a sling because I was thinking of kobold monsters. All right. So with that, it would be Arkmir's turn.
Being that the Eldritch Blast seemed so successful last time, Arkmir is just going to do that again.
All right.
Why mess with success?
It is 10 feet away from you. So
why break the formula? And if you roll another 19, then I feel like you're going to think I'm making up these dice rolls.
Uh-huh.
Like,
We're going to have to start making you use D&D Beyond. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
We need a dice cam. Just for Paula.
Just for Paula.
So that's a 26.
To hit?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I get a +7.
Jeez. Okay.
I did not roll that well. So 9 points of damage.
All right.
On the first one.
I forgot. Okay, keep going. I always forget that warlocks can do it over and over again. Basically.
It's 24.
Hits.
12 is 16.
16 damage?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so you blow off like the shell. It's completely exposed innards now, but it is still standing. You know it's looking rough. And as this is going on, it is Tabisa's turn. So you threw the dagger. Now you know this thing can see you at this point.
Yep. I'm going to run up and jump up with my second dagger, plunge it into it, grab the first one, pull it out, and do a second attack with that.
Okay. I'll allow it.
That's what I would like to do.
Yeah, go for it. It sounds awesome.
Okay. So first
attack
attack
tactics for both your attacks.
So advantage.
And you have a D4 on your attack rolls because of my bless.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Okay. So 16 plus 7 will hit for the first one.
Yep.
And it's still within 5 feet of Gary.
Yep.
So I get. Do I get sneak attack then or no?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
yeah.
I'm still.
It's
Yes.
probably not going to matter, but yeah, do all your damage and let's
Do all my
just
things.
overkill.
Oh gosh, that was terrible. Wow.
Overkills are great.
That was
It
awful.
totally matters.
Okay, so grand total for the first strike was 7 damage, including sneak attack.
I'm assuming you're stabbing the exposed innards. already,
Yes, I'm trying to.
Too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the second strike is 24 to hit
Yep.
for 4 points of damage.
Yep. So I mean, what does this look
11
like?
per two. It's literally me running up, jumping up, and like doing the pegboard thing in gym class. It's stat, climbing up its back.
Well, as you're climbing up its back, you don't get very far because it goes straight to the ground, and is just squashed like the bug that it resembles.
I ride it down to the ground, kind of sit up, look around, pull the daggers out, wipe them off on my cloak, and just kind of sheath them, and then in the window.
All right.
Arvir would start to clap and kind of jump up and down quietly, like, "Oh yes, good job."
So you guys are able to get up into the window without any issues. You are all inside now.
I kind of want to, after we all get inside, I kind of want to look out the window and see where our chief was, and the magic angel person that went flying, and what they're doing now.
So when you look out the front window, about 90 feet away, you see a guy in heavy armor, bleeding severely, who is holding a trident, and he just takes the trident and breaks it in half over his knee, and then slam it down. And you see this woman talking to him. Their backs are to you, and they're walking away with the guy you showed up with, Dren. You don't see your chieftain or his bodyguard at this time, though.
I just kind of look around at the rest of the crew, and I'm like, we don't care about that, right?
Let's look around this place and find some treasure.
Yes. Treasure's good.
Wait, did we just kill everything?
That also.
Two things.
Everything.
What
All
about
dead.
all those zombies out there?
Are they in here?
They don't have treasure.
You guys noticed, too, as you were running through the cemetery, you would run by a zombie or a skeleton, and it wouldn't even pay attention to you. It completely ignored you.
So what do we see in this area inside now that we're inside? Because
Yep.
I mean, is it? Do we see anything like moving, living, undead?
So looking around the room, all the windows are smashed out on this side of the room. You also see skeletons littered across the floor here. There's a bunch of blood along this wall, like almost in this corner area too. But there's a bunch of skeleton bones that are like they're not attached anymore. And you see some skulls of like bulls or minotaurs. And that's all you really see over here. You see a curtain right here. And then you see the doors that go to the outside.
Okay.
And then there's a pool of blood right under this curtain that's kind of starting to pool into this room on the floor.
I point and whisper. We go look. We go see what is.
Mm-hmm. Is there any space under the curtain, between the curtain and the floor, or is it all the way to
Like
the floor?
maybe not really. You can't see under it if that's what you're wondering.
Okay.
It's like grazing the top of the floor. Like it's
Once
perfectly
again,
sized.
we go to the left along the wall towards the curtain in stealth mode.
I just see Ufa and Tabisa. They're like hand signals, like moving around.
All right.
I might have missed this, but why are we here again? Like, did somebody give us an objective? What's our purpose here? Our goal?
From
Treasure?
the original campaign, there was the Helm of Torm here, and maybe you had heard Dren talking about that on the way over
Yeah.
here. But you guys really are just trying. You're in survival mode, looking for food, looking for treasure. That's kind of your MO as a tribe.
Okay.
So just so you know, I'll read this area, but this read aloud text. I did read it last session, but I know it's been like a month. So this once beautiful main area of the chapel is littered with broken furnishings and splintered chairs. The stained glass windows have all been smashed, though one remains mostly intact where it's fallen. I think actually that got smashed out, so never mind. Where it was fallen to the floor. It depicts a representation of the god of Torm placing golden helm on the head of a man kneeling before him. So last time, because of the minotaurs, you guys had like fought on top of this glass and it got smashed up. But yeah, and that's what this area basically looks like. And as you guys sneak up to the curtain, anyone who's actually moving up there trying to sneak, give me a stealth check.
Oh, I'll
23.
23, Ufa? Okay.
26.
26? Okay.
I
Anybody
got a
else?
14.
7 for Gary?
Yeah.
All right, so Gary...
Well, I too am going to pull a Gary and go with a solid 6.
Oh. What about Dugo?
14.
All right. So Ufa and Tabisa, like, slip up there. You don't hear anything. Dugo, you can kind of hear like just the little pitter patter, but nothing bad. And then Gary, you hear clink, clink, clink. And then Arkmir is like behind Gary and she like runs into Gary, and which makes it go clink. And then all of a sudden at the curtain, you see it get flung open. And a man with red eyes stands before you. Where is this picture? I got it somewhere.
Oh, there shall be shanking.
Oh, there will be. There will be. Just 1 second. Let me pull up this picture.
You had me at man.
So this man is wearing hang on, sorry. I can't think and search and talk all at the same time, apparently.
So I'll just describe it. I think Dugo, seeing any person who looks remotely powerful at this moment, would probably like go to his knee and like hold up his hands.
I love it. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So you see this man standing there. He's got claws that you could grab the drapery and push it aside. His golden emblem on his chest is for Lathander. His clothes, while tattered, still look to be in decent shape. But yeah, what would you like to do? He's bleeding. He's clearly been attacked. And he just kind of looks at you.
Tabisa would literally press himself up against the wall like as flat as he could possibly go and like not make any noise or movement or anything. And he's like, he can't see me.
Ufa is the archetype of inquisitive, of rogue. And one of the benefits of that is he's very perceptive and insightful. So he's going to say friend or foe, and I'm waiting to see what the body language or even the verbal response is of this person.
That would depend on why you are here and what your objectives are.
So
I'm sorry, we're just looking for food.
Well, I do not have food.
Well, maybe you have some dead bodies?
He points over to the dead crabs on the floor. Or what were they? Were they dead crabs last time?
yeah, they were like
They're
giant.
like the pig creatures. He points at the dead pig creatures and says, "You may eat them."
Oh, well, thank you. You're very nice.
Very, very kind, yes. And I would like go over to like maybe drag one away from him, kind of looking up like.
I
As I do so, like, I just want to look around the space, like, by the curtain. I'm just kind of like, looking around behind the curtain now.
So you see, like, a giant scorpion that's been slayed in this room. You see these pig creatures that have been slayed. There's 4 of these pig creatures that are down on the ground. You see a drow that is on the ground that is clearly dead, just laying in a pool of blood. That's where the pool of blood coming into the next room is. It's from the drow itself, actually. In fact, the pig creatures don't even really bleed that much. There's like a nasty, like black. It's like red, but it's like blood, but it's really dark, almost black. Ooze coming out of them.
Tabisa comes away from the wall and starts going to grab like the wrist or the ankle of the drow to pull it and say, very sensitive palate. And I go to pull the drow away.
And this guy just lets you. He looks at you as you drag it away, stepping aside.
I will, toss it over to the center of the room, and as I act like I'm about to start eating it, I kind of pat it down and look what it's got on it.
He asks you, who are you here to face? Demons or devils?
Who are you here to face? No. Who are you here to face?
He looks at you and he says, answer, or you will be deemed an enemy.
We don't have any. We were in our sewers, and then all hell broke loose, and now we're just trying to survive. Honestly, we're just a bunch of cowards. We'll follow anybody who exerts authority over us.
Yeah.
He tells you that he'll let you live if you help him fight off the demons here.
Okay. Sounds good idea.
I like leaving, yes.
I could do that.
I prefer life to death.
I
go back to rummaging through the pockets of the drow.
I kind of say, where are they? Point them in our direct. Point us in. You know what I mean.
He points downstairs.
I don't want to go downstairs.
It's not being a baby.
I don't.
Excuse me. You say demons and downstairs?
And he nods.
Yes. You are then not demon?
Of course not. I am Gideon.
What is a Gideon? Kobolds don't know.
I am a human.
You, how come you have claws? By the way, Juce, when he says I'm a human, I'm going to make that insight using the power of ear for deceit.
Okay. How's that power work?
Basically, it's wonderful. I'm a human lie detector. So I rolled a 3. Whenever you make an insight check to determine whether a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or lower on the D20 as an 8. So I rolled a 3, which becomes an 8 for my lie detector. And I have expertise in insight, so that is a 17. The lowest I will ever get on an insight check is a 17.
So you know that he obviously was once, he feels like he's telling you the truth. However, he is clearly not a human anymore.
Right.
And he tells you, he says, I died during Elturel's fall, but my obsession for killing demons has kept me here.
I see.
Don't know if that's good.
Is
that good?
Does he have any kind of markings on his body or anything like that?
He has the Lathander thing.
The Lathander thing, but is there anything else?
He's been cut and stabbed quite a bit, but no, he seems
Okay.
like there's no like demonic
Brands, tattoo.
No, his eyes are clearly like pretty messed up. But he's he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would probably proceed to move toward the stairs, and I've kind of like, the cowardice has faded away a little bit and been replaced by determination as I head toward the staircase with my hands.
1 minute to go.
There's a demon portal down there.
Where it take us?
To the basement.
How many demon downstairs?
There's a portal.
After go through portal, how many demon? 1, 7, 300?
He kind of looks at you and cocks his head like a confused dog, and says, "Eternity, infinite."
Yeah.
Can destroy demon portal?
I believe so. The Helm of Torm is what keeps bringing them here.
Oh. Human mans with strange eyes talk about Helm of Torm. What is Helm? And what is Torm?
Torm was a god. Is a god. The helm is a helmet with great powers.
Shiny hat.
In Draconic, I turn to Tabisa. Yes, human hat. God hat. Where is God hat? Downstairs?
Yes. There was a human who came here, and I let him pass. But he's fallen under some sort of spell.
Oh.
Bishy Bush. Ufa. Human hat look good on you.
No. Ufa is righteous monk now. Ufa no longer wear any unnecessary armors or clothes. Only what is needed. True pride in dragon body.
Gary.
Ufa hat could be really, really shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
Could be.
Dugo starts moving down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dugo. This is getting to be. Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep. Dugo, let's go. Let's kill some demons.
I have like these tendrils of like magic that are going between my fingers as I step down.
All right.
Down.
Come on, guys. Let's stop screwing around now. Let's go kill some demons.
Okay.
Arkmir's gonna follow along, but the whole time she's kind of like twiddling her hands, like I don't like it. I don't want to go down the stairs.
I'm being a baby.
It's not gonna be good.
We stick closing together. Remember.
I pull like a half-eaten sandwich out of the drow's pocket and like start eating it as I continue to follow after my friends.
Yeah, was there anything on the drow of use?
I don't know. What does Nate think?
There was, well, I mean, Zed
is this your character?
Definitely some good stuff. Yeah, isn't that go bring you jerk? No, Dugo wouldn't know. He wouldn't care. So
I think Zed was carrying like all of the group treasure. I mean,
so it's like a bag
right?
of
Yeah.
No, Kaldrum was with his
+1
massive
dagger.
16 strength.
he did
Plus
have a
one
+1
dagger.
dagger.
Yeah, +1 dagger.
He did have some size 13 boots of elven kind. Sorry.
Those will
You
shrink
put
down to fit whatever,
the boots on
Yeah.
and they shrink.
Yeah.
So
He did.
it's
Yeah.
all good, man.
All right.
I better check my inventory, but yeah, I would say those things would reasonably be able to be.
I'm
Any
going to.
potions?
Can I immediately give those boots of elven kind to Gary? Would he
Time
wear
for a short
them?
rest.
Would he wear them?
Oh, okay. But it's
When
not
we-
gonna help.
You know, Gary has a lead foot, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I had some other stuff too, like the quiver.
Well, I mean, we're only taking like 2 minutes while he's telling us.
It's
this,
okay.
So
I mean, if anything is shiny, I mean, you guys would probably
we'd probably go for it. Yeah.
There's a healing potion, and a quiver of the lone healing arrow.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just shoot your friends with arrows.
So
It shall
this
heal them.
arrow, this is meta, but this arrow, if it is very shiny, and it probably has some kind of symbol on it for like the god of life or something. And what happens is you can shoot it at somebody, and when it hits them, it heals them rather than hurts them.
Okay.
So it's like positive energy. But if you did it to something like an undead, it would do the opposite.
Oh, it would destroy it. Yeah.
And it's actually a quiver that produces 1 arrow magically per day. So once per day, you'll just be like, whoa, there it is.
Okay.
It's back.
That's kind of cool. Is that like a homebrew thing or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll figure out how to add that in later. I'm gonna walk up to Arkhan, and I'm gonna hand the potion of healing to her, and just kind of very, very shyly, but just kind of like mudge over and just kind of like nudge her and just.
She grabs it like side hand, like,
and then I real quick just kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, Zed also had a silver deck. Sorry.
She holds it in her chest and kind of like slips it into her behind her cloak.
Okay.
Silver dagger too, Tabisa.
All right, I'll just change one of the regular ones I had to a silvered one.
Other than that, nothing super like
Okay.
earth shattering.
I'm pretty sure Caldrum dropped his magical hammer to the ground when he was fleeing too.
So many things fell out of her.
But you did not drop the shield because I clearly made mention of him flying away with that. If you want to try to pick up this magical hammer, or a shiny, heavy hammer that's covered in blood, I would not stop you.
I mean, if there is a shiny magical hammer on the ground, I'm pretty sure Gary's gonna pick it up.
Go for it.
This is.
Yep. I love that we're looting our old characters.
That's hilarious.
It's actually a mace, but yeah, I'll grab that.
That's so good. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, yeah, it was a mace. I forgot.
Yep. Mace +1, baby. All right.
All right. So, yeah, that's about all that you find in here that's of value. So you start making your way down the stairs then. I'm assuming all of you are now walking down. As Arkhan said, she's hesitantly doing it. So as you get down to the bottom of the stairs, there's a door. And it is all lit. There are sconces lit along the way.
I crack the door open and peek through.
It is unlocked.
No.
What do I see?
This workshop appears to be where priests and acolytes prepared dead bodies for final interment. The place has been ransacked with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor. Acid and embalming fluid pool everywhere amid a field of shattered flasks and jars.
Ooh.
The double door to the north is now ajar. That's the door you just opened.
Dangerous.
Or I'm sorry, that's the door across
Are we
the
trying
room.
to be stealthy at all or no?
I would say yes. I would always say
He
yes.
said peek through the door, so I would say yes.
Yeah, okay.
And how he
Okay.
kind of said that. But
You guys did give me those boots in kind, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, those you have to attune to though, don't you?
it takes like an hour.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next short rest, it's all you, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Dangerous. Watch your step. And I step into the room.
Yeah,
Trying to
so
pick my way across like glass and acid pools and
so this this stuff that's all over, you can see there's like prints or something. Like it just looks like it's been like stepped in and stuff.
They don't require attunement, so Gary is now silky smooth, stealthy,
There you go. Perfect.
In fact, just to prove how stealthy I am, I begin to stealth. And
Just straight roll now. All right.
yeah.
I love it.
Well,
Dugo, give me a survival check.
Okay. Survival. There we go. That's going to be an 18.
So there are, looking around in this acid and whatever, you see tons of different tracks. Clearly, like probably the demons that Gideon had mentioned, because they're like oddly shaped feet spread across the floor. And amid those tracks, though, you see what looks like a single group of booted humans have moved through this area by their footprints in the acid and stuff.
Just to be clear, everywhere we go, I'm totally detectiving, like actively looking for any visual clues. So anything that he sees or points out, like if it costs me a bonus action, literally I could do this every round with the eye for detail. So
okay, yeah, you see the same stuff he sees actually.
Every room that we enter or pass through, you see Tabisa just kind of looking around. Like if there's like a little teapot, he'll like lift the lid off and look inside and put it back down, and kind of walk around, just kind of looking around, seeing what he can grab. He like looks down, grabs a fork, puts it in his pocket.
So in this room, there probably would have been a lot of stuff you would have looked at before it all got smashed.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, the flasks are shattered across the floor. There were, what did I say? I think I said there were like knives too, right? Yeah, there's like knives. It's been ransacked with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor. So yeah, there's like knives and like pipes and saws all over this room. Not all over. There's a couple of like knives and a saw and stuff.
Okay.
So if you wanted to pick stuff like that up and keep it, you could. I don't know how much these little kobolds could carry, though. I'm just putting that out there, too.
I'm like the little old lady that has like the spoon collection.
So you're like the Little Mermaid. You just have all these collections of
just weird, random things, human things that I use a fork to just as like a back scratcher and just.
Hey, that sounds like a good idea to me.
All I can picture is at some point we're gonna get captured and like Tabisa's gonna have to like take everything out of his pockets.
And, like,
it's just gonna be
table.
like these weird miscellaneous assortment of items all over the place. So I imagine Arkmir's trying to move through the room and she's trying to avoid like stepping on any of the fluid or any of the things littered on the ground. But she's not necessarily the best at, you know, avoiding things and being quiet. So probably along the way, she's like bumping into a table and maybe a couple extra things fall off that table. And then she backs away from that table and then kind of trips over something else. Just trying to get through this room without touching anything, probably unsuccessfully.
I love it. Yeah, you're able to get through. You all can get through to the door, and you are able to push through. Now, it does come to a T, so you have to decide if you want to go right or left. And before, though, let me make sure.
Ooh.
Judging upon the layout of this map, which we have supernatural knowledge of, we should go right.
I think we should. I have dice. We should roll for it.
I agree. Let the fates decide.
Well, we can literally see the map, you guys.
What map?
Tabisa has a weird limp where he's always kind of veering right anyway. So he like just kind of goes in a circle to go left.
That's canon now. You have to stick to that the whole.
Anytime we come to a T, I'm always going right.
All right, so you guys are going right. Is that right?
Well,
Go ahead.
Arkmir said she wanted to roll.
I was going to say, Arkmir takes out her set of dice and she says, evens, we go left, and odds, we go right.
I don't understand math.
I'm going to
It's right.
As she casts her dice on the ground, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy. And I'm going to cause like the ground to tremor a little bit. I'm hoping to influence the dice to roll to go right.
As soon as the ground starts shaking, Tabisa grabs the wall, thinking that another pit to hell is going to open up.
I love it. So yes, it subtly shakes. It does land on the option to go right. Now you guys start making your way right. You do go down a set of stairs. You turn left. You then go down some other stairs after turning left again. And then you come to a right way turn.
Be very quiet. I go look.
Tabisa in the front. So you, this rubble-strewn vault contains 5 marble statues atop dioceses. 4 of the statues are unrecognizable, as their features have been badly marred by rock fallen from the cracked ceiling. The 5th is a finely carved statue of a kneeling man.
All right. Real quick before we do anything, I want to just do a quick cursory check for traps or any kind of anything on the floor, or if there's been anything going on, any hinkiness.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Oh, it's not great. It's a 10.
So you see what you think are some like tracks for a second, but when you do that, there's something about the statue that kind of catches your eye.
The one, the kneeling one?
Yes. And so your focus goes straight towards that.
Okay.
What would you like to do with that?
Would you say that I feel drawn to it?
More like it distracted you from what you were trying to do. Almost like a dog that all of a sudden sees a squirrel in the middle of like sniffing for a spot to pee. It's like squirrel.
Like, I guess to me it's like, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty and shiny. I must go check it out. Yes. So I'm just gonna I'm immediately gonna stop like the stealthy searching for traps and stuff, and I'm just gonna kind of like slink around the columns and stuff to try and get over towards it to look at.
Yeah. So you obviously didn't see any traps while you were trying to look for them. Now, when you look at the statue, the head has been sculpted in a way that it should be wearing like a separate helm, but no helm is present.
Okay.
Someone want to give me a history or religion check?
Nope, I don't.
I can do the
I
religion.
always do.
Give me a religion one then, Gary.
Yeah.
I'm going history. Oh, I have good history, but I rolled a 7.
It's gonna be a 22.
So you would recognize this as Lanish Fogel. It's actually, you also know upstairs in that stained glass that was on the floor, it looks a lot like that character in that stained glass. And he was like one of the heroes of Torm.
That statue right there is a representation of a hero of Torm, guys.
But I don't. What does that mean?
It's
I'm gonna make an investigation check as I'm studying the entire tableau of this thing for clues that might lead to like any kind of idea about where this Helm of Torm is. Like,
give me a survival check actually instead of investigation then.
yeah, no, forget it. It's not. I mean, that's literally. It's supposed to be investigation. That's the.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're like looking at the statue and stuff. There's nothing there that, I mean, there doesn't seem to be like any clues necessarily on the statue per se.
Okay, but like in the depiction, is there any kind of like context? Like,
so the statue's about human, like it's about human size, maybe maybe a touch bigger, but not much. So you would know like whatever once sat on this head would probably fit. Well, it would definitely fit over all of your heads, but would probably fit any normal medium-sized humanoid.
Okay. I say we just keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right.
That's good.
So you go back and start making your way back through then. As you come up through here, you guys said you always wanted to go right, correct?
Well, I always go right.
And you were ahead,
Well,
right?
Yeah, I would be leading, yeah, and I'd be like the whole time I'm leading, I'm just searching for traps and looking to make sure that there's nothing in our way that will immediately harm us.
Okay. The walls of this chamber are lined with funerary shelves, each set with dusty humanoid bones. Relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr have been prominently on a number of shelves.
Oh, just. Oh, absolutely. If it's shiny and it looks like it's worth something, I'm taking it.
So basically, you're taking like holy symbols and stuff?
Oh, and I just pocket them. Absolutely.
All right.
Like I try, like I'm in the lead, but I'm trying to do it as like quietly as possible, so maybe like the people behind me don't see. But just kind of like.
Are you also? Here's a question: are you also taking the bones that are marked with holy symbols?
Oh.
You're desecrating a temple.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No, I'd only take the shiny stuff. No.
Cool. All right, so we can say that you were able to grab multiple holy symbols of each of them, each of the deities mentioned. So Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. We'll say you at least have 3 of each.
Lathander, was it Tyr and
Torm and Helm.
Torm and Helm.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
As you pocketed them, though,
Shit.
you feel a pulsing from where you pocketed them. Each character in the area must make a con saving throw.
Oh no.
Who's all in the area?
All of you.
Right.
I'm all the way at the back.
Yeah, it happens.
21.
So these symbols are pulsating in your pocket, and all of a sudden you feel this necrotic energy get let out. On a failed save, you take full damage, and half as much on successful. So whoever beat a 15, you're going to take half of this. So that's 15 points. So if you made the save, we're going to say you take 8 points. If you didn't make the save, you take all 15.
Immediately, it's like, and I take them out and I throw them on the ground. It's like,
As I get hurt by this,
yeah,
I am shouting out very loudly.
You stupid moron! How many times do we gotta tell you not to touch things? Holy crap!
So Arkmir barely made her save. I imagine she dove to the ground and like she's shaking on the ground with her hands over her head. Like what happened?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
it was shiny.
Wow.
They are shiny. You guys see the symbols on all the holy symbols that are on
I dump them all on the floor. I get rid of them. They bite. I don't want them.
He's got a point.
They bite. I don't want them.
We already took the damage. Might as well keep them now.
I'm like submissive now to Gary, son of Zeus. Reach down and grab them.
Or you have to take them.
Have to take them now.
As you guys are talking, you hear something ahead. So, like, hang on, let me pull up the map again. So you guys are like right here, and you hear up here some kind of noise going on.
Uh-oh.
It's like a psh, psh, psh.
Somebody made too much noise.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have yelled at him.
Well, he shouldn't have been doing stupid stuff.
I mean,
Sneak up so I can see it.
it was really shiny, though.
Never.
You guys are moving up there then?
I want to.
Okay. So the first one up there then would be Dugo. So as you get up there, you see this little tiny creature that's kind of peeking around the corner at you that has clearly knocked something over. He's like green and white. He's got elf's ears, but they're like 3 times like bigger than his head. He's also got 2 green horns and a green tail, clawed hands, and 2 little claws on his feet. And as this is going on, behind you see this tiny little flying elephant come flying next to you.
Oh, that elephant's definitely a demon. Shoot it.
No. It's cute. Too cute. And I kind of go poke it in the belly.
It kind of in your head you hear it say, "Hey," and none of you hear this. But Dugo, you hear, "Hey, don't poke me. That's not nice."
Oh,
I'm Lulu.
sorry. I'm Dulu. Dugo. Huh?
I'm here to help you.
Oh, that's good. We kill demons. We get treasure. Adventure.
Yeah. That's what my friends originally were here to do too, but not for greedy reasons.
Oh, yes. Well, everyone greedy deep down.
We must get that helmet and take it back to the High Hall Cathedral.
Helmet. It says we need helmet. Take back to cathedral.
Where is helmet? And how you speak with it?
I would say, tell him to Lulu.
Lulu connects with you. And as this is happening, we're going to take a break right there. So we will be back in 5 minutes. Bio break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. So I do want to be clear about who saw this green thing. So this green thing is clearly staring out at you guys, and Tabisa and Ufa are the only 2 who see it. The rest of you do not see it. Now this sound that you heard is not coming from where this green thing is staring at you guys, though. It's coming from further back in that area that I had pointed to on the map. Lulu, the flying elephant, is a really small elephant, like really small, and it can communicate telepathically with the player, the characters. And she's been in previous episodes. She's got some things she can do, and we are going to be letting Nate control her. He was controlling her in previous sessions, and we'll just continue that because I believe he might not have the notes right now, but he has them somewhere for how to control her, so we should be good there. So with that, Lulu just communicated with Nate's character, Dugo, and just made a connection with Ufa. Now, Ufa, you had asked a question. I don't remember what it was before the break.
You are
Basically, I was trying to tell Lulu to tell everything to Ufa as well.
Okay.
You know where Torm Hat is?
Ufa flies in a circle in place, like just kind of hovers and does a complete circle. And then you can see like the body language is kind of just like, I don't know.
You know what is green thing?
Lulu looks, and you guys hear, "Kill it!"
From Lulu?
Yes,
From the green thing?
Okay.
from Lulu.
Oh, from
Lulu tells us to kill it. Does it notice us? Do the green things notice us yet?
Doesn't, and because it was communicated to you guys telepathically, there's nothing. No, but we'll roll initiative.
Are we just gonna trust a flying elephant? Are you guys crazy?
Yeah.
It's a hollyphant, and it's very cute.
It's flying.
All right. Tabisa 22. I had an 11. Post them in the chat. 14 Dugo. You're ahead of me. Again. Wow, Gary, you're on
Gary,
point,
with
man.
the quickness.
Hey. You guys gave me boots of fake crap, not speed, okay?
All right. So I think we got our order. Tabisa, Ufa, Arkmir, Dugo, me, and Gary.
Okay, so we noticed it. Did we notice, like, looking at the map before, we were coming around a corner, and then to the right is the green thing?
Yes. So it's like against the wall, hugging the wall, kind of like trying to stay hidden as it looks at you. It's not hidden very well. Obviously, two of your passive perceptions noticed it.
So does it
You guys are about
us, though?
15 feet away. It notices you. Oh, yeah. You guys are loud. You don't... Most of this party didn't notice it until it was pointed out.
Okay.
It's tiny.
How tiny? Like, kobolds are pretty small.
Like smaller than that. Smaller
Okay.
than a kobold.
Okay.
It's a tiny creature.
Do I have any idea what it is? Does it just look like...
It's got like a hunchback
I'm
kind
gonna
of deal.
guess not.
White belly, white inner thighs and arms, but it's green with scales and sharp, little tiny sharp burrs, it looks like, all over its body. Like I said, 2 green horns, ears that are bigger than its head, like skinny, like
It's
elvish type
Dobby.
of ears.
It's Dobby from hell.
Kinda.
Okay.
Bug eyes, no real nose, sharp pointy teeth.
So I'm going to kind of dive into that to the left, right there, where that little power button looking
Down this way?
piece of
Down
well,
here?
just right in the middle there, and try and like hug against the wall and try and bonus action stealth
Okay.
to hide.
Yep.
Roll
Roll your stealth. See if you beat its passive perception.
17 plus 10.
Yep, you're hidden.
And then it's what he does. Oh wait, hold on. I already said I did it. I gotta.
You've got a regular
Where's my-
action left still.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering about where is my assassinate.
He hasn't acted yet, so I think
That's kind of why I was thinking. I'm just trying to find. There it is.
Yeah, so I think you get
So
advantage.
if I get advantage.
And anytime you have advantage, you get your sneak attack damage.
And isn't it like a crit or something like that?
No,
If-
it's only a crit if it's assassinate and then a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So in this case, it would be a crit because he is.
No, it's only a crit if they're surprised. I
If they're surprised, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. It knows that we're here.
yeah,
That's
he's
not.
noticed.
So like I could dive
Oh.
dive over here, and I could chuck a dagger at it again from where I am.
I'm pretty sure that's you're acting first, right?
Right.
Yes.
I'm acting first.
You
So if
also
I
have
hide,
advantage. You also have advantage because we have pack tactics.
but no one else is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
We are. You and me are.
So no, it says, in addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. It's not
Right.
a critical hit.
So
He's
what I'm
not
saying
surprised.
is that if I tuck back here and I hide and then throw an attack, would he be surprised?
No, he's aware of you guys. He just can't
Okay.
see you right now. To be surprised, you basically can't be aware that
Okay.
you were there, kind of.
Okay.
Like if
So-
he was you know, just sitting there getting a fire going and you guys snuck up on him,
Right.
you would then have the surprise.
I guess my feeling is like the little pink elephant told us to kill it. And we've been told to kill demons. This thing looks pretty demonic.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw a dagger. I'm gonna go back, hide, and then throw a dagger so I can at least get sneak attack on it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you would get sneak attack.
That's good. It's just
you have your
surprise.
sneak attack because he can't see you. So that no matter what. Yeah.
But that's a natural 20 anyway. So all right. So that'll work. Okay. So now do I roll twice or do I double the dice?
Roll twice. And
roll twice?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So 11, 12, 16, and 26, 29, 30 points of damage.
Nice. So yeah, you destroy it. He just goes poof, gone.
Wow. Scramble over and pick up my dagger.
Are there more of those things? I asked Lulu.
Lulu once again shrugs.
Are there more of those things? Because I have a 80 bazillion passive perception and like.
No, but you hear hooves on the floor like come around the corner and you see 2 minotaurs.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
I'm good with that.
Are they with you? I asked Lulu.
Lulu shakes her head no and telepathically says nope.
Are we still in initiative order?
Yes.
Okay.
And Ufa is up next. So about 20 feet ahead, you see these minotaurs come into view.
How many minotaurs?
2 right now.
Right.
2 right now. Oh.
I mean, there might be more. I don't know. You can't see.
Oh, I'm sure there might be more.
Can't see around that corner yet.
So they have to. I'm going to use Insightful Fighting, which is a bonus action and part of my class archetype. So they have to. It's a contested check. My insight against their deception check. So I'm just going to pick one of them, and you can tell me if that succeeds or not. Well, I got a 19 total.
What has to happen? Sorry, I was looking at my stuff. But what? How's the ability work?
So it's basically I can sense. It's called Insightful Fighting. So they have my insight check versus their deception check. If I succeed, I can use sneak attack even if I don't have advantage on the attack roll. So even if none of my friends are flanking or pack tactics, I still get to attack with sneak attack damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do it.
Okay, so then the rapier with... I don't know how to click to turn on my sneak attack damage, but I don't know if that even hits. So I don't have advantage, just regular.
Correct.
Okay, so 14 to hit.
Okay, so you run up about 15 feet to attack this thing, and you do connect.
Okay.
I think you can just click on the words sneak attack or something like that, Bill, and it will roll it.
Okay, so
Through D&D Beyond.
Got it. So my regular dice damage for the rapier is 9, and then where's sneak attack? Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Was this a magical rapier?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then the additional is 12. So that's a total of 21 on the Minotaur.
All right.
And that's it. I blew my bonus action doing Insightful Fighting. So I'm just right up there.
So you slash it, cutting through a couple of its ribs. Yeah. It definitely reacts, doesn't make any noise in its reaction. It just kind of looks angry and tries to shake it off and like grabs at its ribs. And it is now Arkmir's turn.
So can I see these minotaurs kind of standing at the back where I am?
Yeah, they're up here. You're down here, but you definitely saw your friend run up and attack it. So yes.
Okay. So I would imagine then, all right, Arkmir is seeing everybody kind of run forward to attack it. So she kind of runs out there, sees them, totally panics. She's just going to Eldritch Blast them, and then she's going to like run back down the hallway that they were in, and in hopes that they don't actually see her and where it came from.
All right, go for it. Same one that Ufa attacked?
Sure.
Okay.
18.
That'll hit.
That's 7 points of damage.
All right.
The first one. And I don't think that one hit with a 12.
That hits.
Oh,
They're
it
big
does?
targets. Yeah, their AC is 12.
Big hit points.
So the first one
That
kind
one-
of takes a chunk off of its arm, like where its bicep would have been, and blows off a piece of its bone.
All right. 18 for the second.
Nice.
Are these things just giant undead walking minotaurs?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
They're amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
We
Wonderful.
fought them last
That's-
time. It's okay.
that's
I think they
great.
fought 4 last time. Was it 4 or 2? I don't remember.
I think 2's better.
I
So are
feel
these
like it was
skeletal or
like
no?
4, and we like
Yeah, they're skeletal.
exploded all of them or something, and then they were all immediately dead, and you were not happy that you didn't
Yeah, there
get
were
to-
4 of them that you guys did an ability that made them like catatonic, basically. That's why I was
Yeah.
unhappy. I couldn't do anything. I just sat there and waited until you killed them. Dugo.
Okay, Dugo is going to kind of extend his hands, and you see this kind of bluish crackling, and I'm going to cast, I think it's Ray of Frost. Hold on, where did the character sheet go? Yeah, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
At the one that's already been hit. That'll be a 17 to hit,
Yep.
and that will be 12 frost, or yeah, I guess ice damage probably, I'm guessing.
Nice.
And then I am going to move up so that I'm at least within 10 feet
Okay.
of like, yeah, trying to kind of position in a way where I could hit either one.
Okay. Within 10
range.
feet or 5 feet?
10 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
You're able to do so. Is Lulu doing anything?
Lulu, that's a good question. Lulu is going to move up kind of like right behind me.
Okay.
And do nothing.
Okay.
Float there.
Sounds good. All right. With that, it is their turn. And the one that is with Ufa is going to attack with his great axe. That's probably not good enough. 16. All right, so he misses you. The other one is going to charge at Dugo, and he will not be leaving melee with Ufa, so you will not get an attack of opportunity. And he will charge you, Nate. That's for the gore attack. And that is a 25 to hit. The skeleton moves at least 10 feet straight toward a target and then hits it with a gore attack on the same turn. The target takes an extra... Okay, cool.
Are these skeletons or are these minotaurs?
They're minotaur skeletons.
Skeletars.
Wait, have they always been minotaur skeletons?
Yes.
Oh, I totally missed that. I thought they were minotaurs.
I don't think you said skeletal minotaur when you said it.
I
tonight.
assume just undead, like zombie-like ones is what I was picturing.
Gotcha.
But undead.
Yeah, they're definitely skeletal.
Okay.
All right. So Nate's character takes 12, 19, 20 points. I'm sorry, 24 points of piercing damage.
Oh my.
And you have to make a strength saving throw.
My strength is -1, so I got a 4.
All right, so you are then pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone. So you are now back to basically where you were before, but you are prone as well.
Okay.
And
I am not doing well.
that was both of their turns. It is now Gary's turn. You just saw your friend Dugo get knocked back right next to you.
Yeah, that's because he's too small. How many of these Minotaur skeletons are there?
2.
Just 2 of them?
Yep.
Have either of them taken a lot of damage yet?
1.
One of them has taken some.
And they just smoked my buddy for a crap ton of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was basically the horns went right into him, probably into his sides, probably into his chest because he's short.
Are these 2 skeleton Minotaurs kind of right next to each other?
Not anymore. The one that has not been hit is closest to you. The other one's about 15 feet back. You couldn't get to that one that's been hit without provoking at this point.
Okay, and I got 2 of these guys. Pretty big. All right. How many of those do I have? All right, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Good call.
Oops. Where is that? Okay. So I'm designating all of my companions that they're all within line of sight of me. They are not affected by it. Everybody else it is considered difficult terrain. It's up to 15 feet away from me, so it should get both of these Minotaur dudes in it. And these spirit guardians, these spectral creatures that flit around me, look like little kobolds wielding lightning bolts in either hand. And they're running around, stabbing with the lightning bolts, throwing lightning bolts and stuff as they run around. And as they run around, you can hear them say,
Yip, 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 yip. Zap, 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 zap. Yip, yip, yip. Zap, 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 zap.
So I imagine hearing, that sound like when you accidentally shock someone. I imagine hearing that sound like a ton as this is going on. Like,
and when a creature first enters the area or starts its turn there is when it's going to be affected by these things.
So their next turn.
Yeah, the Minotaur's next turn.
Okay.
Yep.
okay.
And that is my action to do that.
Such a
And
good spell.
I'm done.
What's that last? 8 minutes or 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's an awesome spell. I love that spell.
Yep. It's one of the best spells there is. It's very sleazy.
I'm all about it. I'm here for it. Tabiza.
All right. So where am I in relationship to the one that's on Ufa?
You are down in that corner.
Am I within?
You're down
melee
here. You could. It's about 20. The one with.
Well,
Ufa,
actually,
you can't
I
get
said that I scurried over and picked up my dagger. So technically, I would be wherever the green thing was.
Gotcha. Okay, so then you're next to Ufa then.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I probably would have attacked you then. It's okay though.
Sorry, Ufa. I'm going to just come around and make 2 attacks at him then.
Okay.
Just dagger in melee range.
Okay.
Pack attack it, so I get advantage.
Yep.
Good thing. Oh. Okay, so first was 17, so that'll hit. And the second attack is 16 plus 8. So 20, so that one hits too. Okay, so the first one is a sneak attack because I got my friend right there. So that's going to be 7, 10, 12 points of damage for the first strike.
You drop it.
Okay, well then the second dagger just goes into it anyway.
You could turn and attack the other one with the second one though.
It's outside of range. It's not
no, that
range.
one you're still within. So
still within melee range of that one?
Yeah. So the reason I said before, I didn't know you were up with Ufa. If you were back, you could not have gotten to the one because Right now, Ufa is kind of in between.
The two of them?
Was in between the two, yeah.
Okay.
Is how I envisioned it.
Okay. Then if I can still turn around and still jab at the other one, I will.
Yep. Yeah, you can.
All right.
You
Then
don't have to move.
Okay. All right. Well, it's still the roll. That's a whopping. +5. I haven't been doing any of my damage bonuses.
And you do have your sneak attack. Oh, do you have your sneak attack on the second attack?
No, it's only on the first. Only on the first strike.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So that's 7 points of damage for the second one.
Yes, you definitely chip off some of its bone.
Okay. Has it used a reaction yet?
No.
I'm gonna stay right there then.
All right. Ufa, it's your turn.
I am going to kill the Zambitor.
Ooh.
Aha! Ha ha ha! 19 to hit.
Hits.
I'm doing lots of damage with the sneak attack. And the oh, that sucks. 3 1s? Really, dude?
Yeah, that's not going to kill it. You got to come correct, son.
All right, so that was 12.
That's absolutely what happened to me
Now,
earlier.
I have a bonus action, and I'm going to waka with a little monk
offhand.
Fist of the Dragon.
All right.
Oh. I'm inspired by those spirit kobolds wielding lightning bolts.
Who wouldn't be?
Right? So that's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
For my awesome damage of 5.
Nice. That's not bad. You did 17 points of damage on your turn. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna have so much fan art of this campaign, but it's just all gonna be for me. It's just gonna be
I have
little kobolds with the like stabby lightning bolts. This is gonna be number 1.
That's awesome. I'm waiting for the web comic.
Yeah, there you go.
That's gonna be our
Kobolds of
break
Avernus.
scene.
Yeah.
Next time, it's just gonna be the stabbing kobolds running around in a circle.
That's awesome. You know what the people really want though is a calendar, the Kobolds of Avernus calendar. Where
there you
posing.
Go. Yeah.
Especially the naked monk. I mean, carefully placed helm of Torm. You know, all that good stuff. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Arkmir.
Okay, so how many of these things are there? There's just one left?
There's one left right now.
Okay. So Arkmir creeps back around the corner and she kind of looks out and she sort of like covers her eyes a little bit and she just like points in its direction. And she's gonna firebolt it. And that was a critical fail to compensate for all of
Ooh, and there's 3 people right there. Oh, this is the best. I know you hate this, Luke. I love this shit.
2 of those 3 people have a reaction called Uncanny Dodge, so just reminding you.
All right. Gary
so
is 1,
she
2.
was just really what happened is she's just so scared of everything that it's like she couldn't line it up right. She didn't want to stay out in the open. It's just a rough time for her right now.
All right, Gary, you're 1 and 2. Okay. Randall, you were 3 and 4. And Ufa 5 or 6. So give me your uncanny dodge. Now that allows you to do a dex save, right?
It's just you take half damage.
Just half? Oh, okay. Cool.
If it hits you.
If it hits you, it's just half.
So roll
damage.
damage, Paula. Whatever your damage would have been.
Yeah, it was 8.
I want Arkmir to start being like Revolver Ocelot from like Metal Gear, like shooting off the walls and hitting things.
Oh,
That's
dude,
what
I
I
remember
want.
that game.
So
That's what I want.
who did it hit then?
Who did it hit?
Ufa.
Oh.
For 4 points, apparently, after the reduction.
Got it.
Sorry.
Dugo.
I mean, I
Dugo
feel
was
like
safe. He
I
was
feel like
prone.
Arkmir didn't even really see that it hit anybody. So
You guys, I think Dugo has less hit points than me.
Didn't
you get hit hard?
Yeah, I guarantee you I have less hit points.
I mean, I got 26 hit points left.
So Dugo, you are on the floor near Arkmir right now.
Okay, so is there a minotaur over me?
Nope. No, he knocked you 10 feet
good.
back.
Okay, excellent. I am going to get as far away as possible. I'm going to dash.
All right. Yeah, you bolt backwards and around the corner.
Okay. That is all I'm going to do.
All right.
Can I as he runs behind me, sorry, I didn't know he was really down. I'll say, there's a bottle in my bag. If you want it.
If you want as a free action to grab that, I'll let you.
Okay, yeah, as I grab it out of the side mesh water bottle pouch, as I and I kind of find like a corner somewhere and just chug this thing.
All right. Your next turn, you can drink it.
Okay.
All right. It is their turn. It's one of them. He is going to attack.
Well, first of all, he started his turn, and my little kobolds with their lightning bolts are swarming over him, stabbing his face out. So if you'd be so kind,
save.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. It's probably going to fail.
It's a DC 14.
Yeah, 10. I failed.
All right, let me roll some radiant damage as these lightning bolts light him up. 15 points of radiant damage.
Very nice.
Zippity zappity zoo.
All right. With that, he will attack. So we've got Ufa. We've got Gary.
Hello.
And we've got Tabisa. And Gary is the one who summoned these things, so he will attack.
They're my little buddies. They all look like me.
He will attack Gary.
Bring it, sucker.
All right, that's 12 plus 4. 16?
That's a miss.
All right, so he swings at Gary, underestimating how short Gary is, and misses. And it is now Gary's turn.
Okay. You suck. I'm gonna point my mace toward this thing and call out to all of my kobold followers. Swarm him! Stabby, stabby time!
And I'm going to take my mace up above my head and wail. I'm going to jump up as high as I can and take this mace down and try to hit him as close to his head as I can. Probably not going to get close, but I'm just going to smoke him.
You can jump up high enough to hit him in the ribs.
The ribs? All right, sweet. The mace comes across for those ribs. 19 to hit.
Yup.
For 9 points of magical damage.
Magical bludgeoning damage?
Magical bludgeoning on a skeleton. I think they're vulnerable.
I know you don't remember, but the original skeletons from the other session, we were doing the same thing with the bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah, so that should be, I mean, if they're vulnerable, that'd be 18 points of damage.
Yep. So he's still standing, but you have broken. I just imagine like you jump up and you hit, and as you hit, your mace is going thunk, 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 thunk through the ribs.
Xylophone.
And you yeah, exactly. And you've caved in half of his rib cage.
Right.
Rib cage.
All right. That's beautiful.
And it is definitely teetering at this point, as Tabisa, who is standing there with his daggers.
I hear swarm him, and I hear stabby stab, and like the biggest grin, like the biggest evil, like toothy, crooked, gnarly tooth grin, like creeps across Tabisa's face, and he just leaps at him and just goes to just whatever he can do. First strike. That'll definitely hit 17 plus 7.
Yep.
Second strike is 16 plus 8. So both hit. First will be for 15 points of damage.
That drops him.
And the second one, just for good measure, does another 7. Just because.
So what's it look like as you destroy this Minotaur?
I think I scurry up the bones, like climb them like a ladder, like climb up it like a ladder, get up to the top, and I just take the two daggers and I just like right into like the base of the skull and just like
perfect.
Like those skewers that you stick into corn.
Yeah, but then I like twist it to just try and pop it off. Like
You now have a skull that's been separated. It actually looks like it would fit on top of your head like a hat.
Do it.
that's my Kermit dance.
As combat comes to a close.
Yes.
Awesome.
I absolutely want a Minotaur hat.
Hey, so Ufa looks over at Gary and says, mini lightning kobolds can heal us, or no?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is Zap.
Dugo, you are coming for heal.
Dugo quickly runs up like, oh, yes.
Everybody gather around. Gather around.
And I'm going to command all of my little kobold minions to swarm over them. And they begin poking them with the lightning bolts. And you guys all feel these like little electrical charges zap your body a little bit. Not doing any damage, but neither healing you either. And
It's a placebo effect.
yeah, placebo effect.
How's that? Does that feel good?
Yeah. Ufa is not the most intelligent or learned of kobolds, so he's like, yes, healing is spicy.
All right. Well, that doesn't look like it's working. How bad are you guys hurt?
I would say medium bad, perhaps.
I would say very bad. And I kind of remove my hand from a huge gash in my belly, in my chest. Very, very bad.
All right. Well, I can do a little bit of healing, but don't get used to it.
Did you drink the? Do you drink the?
You could drink it now.
Potion of healing.
Dugo, I'm gonna zap you with a second level cure wounds to help you out. So it'll be 9 healing for you. Uh-oh,
what?
And then, Ufa, you said you were hurt a little bit too, right? It's a little bit. I'll hit you with a level 1 cure wounds for 10 points of healing.
Well, dang.
Now that is some spicy healing. Thank you, friend.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll have my little kobold lightning dude zap him a little bit more too, just for kicks.
Everybody feeling better now?
Oh, I'm going to hit myself for a cure wounds too while I'm at it.
Yeah, I'm still going to take the potion. What are those again? Is that what 1d8 or I can't remember.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
There we go. All right, feeling better.
I was gonna say, if Dugo, if you really need it, I could send an arrow right to your face and help you out.
I think I'll be okay. I should not be near the front anymore. That was a close call for me.
What class are you, Dugo?
I am a sorcerer.
I'm thinking he must be a fighter or something, right?
Oh no.
I
have I'm
the front liner then.
Oh,
Well-
absolutely. But Dugo is just like adventure thrill seeker and no one was doing anything. So Dugo's like, screw this, I'm going downstairs.
That's great.
Tabisa was too busy like rifling through pockets and trying to get holy relics and things. He saw shinies. Normally Tabisa is fine going up front first.
My ideal is literally called Death Wish. Nothing is more exhilarating than a narrow escape from the jaws of death.
Mm-hmm.
Quality.
You need a cigarette right now.
That's right.
All right. Gary's gonna start
canvassing this room and looking for stuff of interest.
So this huge chamber is lined by funitary shelves along the stone walls above 6 bare dioceses, creating a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from floor to ceiling. There's some overgrown great axes from minotaurs, though.
I'd like to examine all of the funerary recesses to see if I think these are the interred of Torm.
If they're the what of Torm?
The interned bodies, or whatever you want to call it.
So they're empty. There's no bodies in these.
Oh, they're okay.
Empty. They're bare.
Empty. Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's a door. There's stairs. I'm sorry. There's not a door. There are stairs that go down to another area, though.
Is that to the right?
Yeah, like once you go up in here and to the right. This area over here is basically a lot like this, and these are the bare dioceses right here.
Okay.
So, okay.
What about that little area back where Tabisa first ducked into?
Down here?
Yeah.
Is that more the same?
Yeah, it's more of the same. The shelves with the holy symbols and stuff like that.
I'm constantly, like, everywhere we go, look, listen, smell. Like, that's my whole jam.
Right.
Take your finger against the wall.
Yeah. Maybe
it's
not
very dusty. This place is very dusty. All right.
Tastes like 4 demons and 3 skeletons.
If I can make a suggestion, my kobold buddies here are only going to be here for like 9 more minutes. So if we want them to help us in the next fight, we should book it.
Yes.
Hugo gives Gary a shove toward the next door. Like just kind of like a light shove.
Like Tabisa has no problem going first. Like he's cowardly, but he doesn't want to step in anything that's gonna cause problems. So like he can go first and check for traps and all that stuff as we go.
Okay, that will slow you down a little bit, checking for traps.
I'm just charging ahead.
All right, then I follow after him.
All right, Gary busts into this room. So goes down these stairs. This area is set with cushions and low stools of brown oak. Above an empty dais, the wall is covered with a mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone, artfully arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realms. Lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, "Contemplate life. Death comes soon enough." Is anyone in here proficient in religion?
Yep, that's me right here.
All right, so you recognize this area as one in which priests dedicated to dealing with the dead would meditate to help them endure the dark nature of their work. All right, that's it. There's nothing else in this room. There's 2 more sets of stairs and a door on your right. You just charging ahead to there?
I'm going to go up to that door right there, and I'm going to put my ear to it and see if I can hear anything.
You hear you hear a muffled sound of somebody talking.
Hey guys!
I'm gonna yell back to them.
Hey guys, come up here, but be quiet.
I feel like Arkmir's way in the back, like she's looking at the picture, and like not paying attention at all to what's going on and what Gary's saying. She's trying to figure out how they got all the little pieces to stay up there.
What do we hear?
Again, you hear the same thing. Just like occasionally a muffled voice on the other side.
I motion.
A very deep voice too.
I motion for Tabisa, and I point to the lock.
All right, I will inspect the lock or the door to see if it is locked or to see if there's anything.
It is not.
So, Tabisa, if you can go in, if you can open it, go in and kind of check it out and stuff. If I move my little stabby guys within range of them, they'll automatically get attacked. So I want to make sure I don't get too close to people that might actually not be enemies, because I'll inadvertently kill them.
All right, so I'll try and stealth in.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance. But if you get in trouble, run back, get inside my aura behind me. You know what I mean? And I'll.
So where are you stand? Are you staying up at like these stairs right here?
Yeah. That sounds good.
And it's 15 feet, right?
Yeah, so you say about 20 feet back.
So right here would be like 15 feet.
Okay.
From the stairs.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So just outside the doorway, you'll like keep your range.
Tabisa would
outside
see the spirit kobolds. So he you would know.
I would tell you to move back just a little bit further. Let's keep the spirits this side of the doorway for now so they don't see them.
Okay. I'll back up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I'll back up.
Because I got a feeling they can go through walls and shit, I would assume.
They probably can't go behind full cover.
No?
They're probably not.
I have no idea.
But once you open the door, they'll be in there. So
Right,
I'll back up. I'll back up a little bit.
Okay. I would like to try and stealth into the room.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
All right. 27.
Okay. You open the door. No noise is heard from the door. A shallow meditation pool fills this room, which you can see on the map up here. Set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing, wondrous frescoes along the walls depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. The frescoes on one wall have been twisted into abyssal forms surrounding a shimmering portal. The pool is littered with the mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniforms of Baldur's Gate and El Tyrell. The swirling water of the pool rolls with shadows and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen dead here. An armored man with a shield slung over his back crouches among the bodies, writhing in pain. His eyes are closed and his hands clutch at a gold helm, very shiny helm, on his head as if trying in vain to claw it off. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonate with a cruel hissing, almost as if he's arguing with himself. What would you like to do?
I can't see his face, can
He's like looking straight up, like
I?
At the ceiling as he's clutching his head. You can't see his face. You're too short.
Okay.
And the shield on his back has a flaming fist logo on it.
Would I know what that was?
Yes. You're kobolds from a sewer in El Tyrell. You might not.
Yeah.
Give me some kind of relevant check to know.
Would it be history or?
I think it would be history. Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics check. Acrobatics.
No.
Okay. That is an 8. Oh no, history is +2. That's 11.
Okay. You've heard of the Flaming Fist. You know they're from Baldur's Gate, and you've seen the logo, but you don't know anything about them, other than you've heard of them.
I very quietly sneak back out and go back towards my friends and whisper and relay what I see. And I'm like, I don't know. He has God hat on.
Oh, well then he's probably immune to my magical spells if he's a deity.
I'm gonna.
I don't think he is, but has hack.
I'm walking forward toward the room, but I'm gonna make sure that I keep my spirits just out of his way from him.
Yep.
So I'm like, about 15, a little over 15 feet away.
When you step towards the doorway and you look in, through the portal come 3 minotaurs, and they step into the water that is only about 1 foot deep. These are also skeletal minotaurs.
Portal here? I missed that part.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Maybe Arkhan shoot blasting at the portal.
Guys, more minotaurs!
What? Where'd you guys
Skeletal
go?
minotaurs.
So as they come through, I'm probably still near the doorway, right?
Yeah, you're at the doorway.
Yeah, so I'm at the doorway. I'm immediately gonna start dodging, and I'm gonna yell back to my buddies,
Incoming! Incoming!
Roll for initiative.
I totally missed that there was a portal in there. Dang.
It's okay.
Oh, baby. I rolled high for once.
Hey, Dugo, 21. All right. Tabisa, 24. Oofa, 20. Oh my gosh, this is like bingo. This is great. Arkmir, 16. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Holy
did
crap, I'm gonna go
17.
last with a 16.
17. Wow,
Jeez.
I'm last. This is great. So 3 minotaurs step down into this water. It's only about a foot deep, barely over their hooves and going up there like where their ankle bone is. And Tabisa, who is now in the hallway.
I'm gonna Fortnite come around the corner and shoot the arrow of healing at one of the minotaurs.
All right. And you don't know that it heals probably yet either, which is even better, but it doesn't heal them because they're undead. So yeah, give me that radiant, or give me that beautiful
well,
roll.
So it's just a regular attack roll, right?
Yep. Depending on what kind of bow you're using.
It's just a short bow.
There you go.
So,
D6.
Well, attack is, it's 22 to hit, so I'm guessing that hits it.
Yep.
And then D6, so 5 plus, I don't know what kind of healing it does. So
So it wouldn't matter. So it's not going to heal him anyway, but
Right,
all it
right.
would do is the regular damage that you did, that's it. It's just, it doesn't heal them. It's actually going to hurt them because they're undead. That's
right.
it.
That's what I was wondering. I don't know if it did anything more because it was like a radiant kind of thing. Okay.
No, so what you so when you hit it with this, you see its bone that it hits just kind of crumble into dust and fall to the floor. So now where that rib was is gone, and it does hurt it.
Do I get the bonus to damage on that I normally would have gotten?
Yeah, it'd be your normal.
Oh, then it would
dex.
have been 9. It would have been 9.
Oh, 9 total. Okay.
9 total. And then I'm gonna skirt back around.
All right. So you're in the hallway.
So I'm in the hallway. Bonus action hide.
All right. There you go. Give me a dex or a stealth.
23.
Yeah, you're hidden. All right, Dugo, you're next.
Right. Dugo is going to move in and so who is in front? Is
Just Gary.
Okay.
Question, real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. Would that technically fall under the assassinate?
Normally it would have, yes.
Then it would be double that. So
9.
Oh no, it would have been 10. 10 plus the plus 4. So it'd be 14. Apologies. Sorry, Dugo.
Oh, it's okay.
No worries.
All right, we're good. All right, Dugo.
Any advantage we can get.
Dugo is going to move up and he is going to target the nearest Minotaur, the one that's already been hit with Ray of Frost. And I'm going to stay, probably a good 30 feet back if possible, but maybe that's too crowded. Anyway,
Are you staying in the hallway or are you going beyond the doors?
I'll probably go in the hallway if I feel like I can get a clean shot.
Yeah, these are pretty big hallways. They're 10 feet wide, so you could definitely stay in the hallway if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna, I'm definitely gonna just cast Ray of Frost, and I am going to use a sorcerer point to do metamagic twinned spell. You can spend sorcery points equal to a spell's level, 1 for a cantrip, to target a second creature in range with the same spell. As long as the spell at the level is being cast is incapable of targeting. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast it on 2 of them.
Okay.
And that'll be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And it will be, oh, nice, 15 damage.
All right.
To 2 of them. One of them being the one that's already been hit.
When you twin it, are you supposed to roll to hit for the second one as well, or do you just use the original roll?
Let's see here. It says, I don't know. It says you can use it to target a second creature. So yeah, maybe I have to roll
a
again.
second attack.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, roll the second attack and second amount of damage.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20. No, it's not. Never mind. I misread the die. Okay. What? It looks like a nat 20, but it's good. Okay, anyway. I'm not going to complain about the D&D Beyond dice.
As we complain about the D&D dice. 14 hits.
14 to hit, and that will be, on that one, it will be 9 damage. So 15 and 9. 15 being to the first one that's already been hit.
All right, cool. Yes, you hit. You see the bones chill. Definitely have like a frost on them now.
Okay.
Ufa, your boys are slinging spells, shooting arrows. Spirits are floating around in the hallway.
Yeah, how far away is that one that just got iced?
So the room is actually pretty deep from the hallway. You were in the hallway probably at the top of the stairs at the time, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50 feet away from you?
No. So I'm just going to take my normal movement to get to
vision.
Whatever that door is.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action. Yeah, I'm just going to do cunning action and hide. So I'll move up and hide so that if they come through, they're going to get their surprise.
Okay. Sounds good.
So stealth check is 12.
You think you're hidden.
Yep. Great.
I just see this doorway, then Ufa and Tabisa on either side, like waiting for stuff to come through.
All right. Next up is Gary.
All right. How far are the minotaurs away from the edge of my spell?
So your spell is 15 or 20 feet?
15 feet radius from me.
10, 20. They're 25 feet away from you right now, so you'd have to move up 10 feet. Now, do you have to declare the guy holding his helmet as a friendly?
I can't. I can only do that when I cast the spell. So if he gets inside that radius, he gets zapped. So I'm going to make sure that I do not get him in the radius.
Okay. So he is about 20 feet in front of you. So I will say you're like just out of his range of hitting.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, these minotaurs are like 10 feet big. So only one of them could fit in a hallway at a time. Mm-hmm. Is that accurate?
They are large creatures.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hunker down right where I am. I'm gonna start dodging, and I'm gonna call out to them. They're minotaurs. What languages do I speak? I'm just gonna call out in common.
Hey, you big stupid morons! Why don't you come charge over here, huh?
And I'm dodging. That's it.
You see their heads cock sideways, like they have no idea what the hell you just said.
And then I call out,
"Poo-poo heads!"
in Draconic.
Their heads tilt the other way.
Okay, then I'm going to try Primordial.
Stupid poo-poo head caca faces.
Nothing.
All right, that's all I got. I'm just dodging.
All right, Arkmir.
Okay, so how far are they away from the door? They're like 40 feet from the door?
Yeah.
Or they're like 30 feet
Yeah, it's
from
a
the door?
long... Yeah.
Okay, can I get up to that hallway area so I can see them?
Yes.
Okay, so Arkmir is gonna run up to the hallway. She almost seems really excited because somebody mentioned that we were supposed to kill them, and so she runs up to the hallway, and at the point at which she can see them, she flails her arms out and she yells, "Fireball!" And she's gonna send a fireball in there on them.
So that's gonna hit the guy too.
Innocence.
I love it. I love it.
It's fine. He'll be okay.
Well, does it
Right?
though? I mean, if she's shooting it straight down the
It's a big range on a fireball.
30 foot.
It's 20 feet.
20 foot.
20 feet.
how many squares away was he from the entrance?
They were like
She's not
30
shooting
feet
the
from the entrance.
So
No,
they're
she's
literally
straight
right
back
next to
wall.
him. They are literally right next to him.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So this
Well,
boom, like this area.
I thought he was off to the side.
No, he's like straight ahead, right here.
yeah,
right
I
before the
thought
water.
he kind of was
Okay.
too, but
All right. My bad.
That's
well.
okay.
He's wearing a god hat.
Well,
He's probably fine.
Yeah, he
That'll
looked like he was
certainly
having
help.
issues anyway.
Yeah. So we'll just
Not
burn the hat
happy.
off of him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah.
good quality of life for him right now. So
You guys are very bad.
You know what? We're kind like, yeah, it's okay. What do I have to do? I have to make a dex save for all three of these guys?
Yes.
All right.
15 is your magic
15.
number.
Is it 2 minotaurs or 3?
3.
I was gonna say.
Failed. 15 on the die. We'll make it. So failed, made it. And the last one, 3 on the die. All right. So only one made it. And that was the one that was hit by one of the Ray of Frost.
All right, and that is a nice even 30 points damage.
All right.
Oh,
So, wow.
Nice.
So one is really charred, the one that was hurt before. The other, another one is kind of charred, and then there's one that was hit with the chilled touch or whatever, chilled frost or whatever. That is not as bad as well. That's like the least hurt now. And yeah, that was great, absolutely great. Now. I'm going to say all the damage went to the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Because he's like not able to defend himself. He's defenseless right now.
he's not making no saves.
Is he still like writhing in pain on the ground?
Yeah, and now he is scorched and his clothes are burned. And in fact, you hear him scream, "Ah!" when you torch him with this huge fireball. And all of you in the hallway and everything can feel the flames. And you also see, upon doing this fireball, a small little guy in green appear just outside of the fireball. A lot like the one you saw before. And it is their turn.
But I would like to know he's still alive.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely still alive. Yeah,
So it's okay.
yeah, he's doing great.
If I have any movement left, I'll move out of that hallway.
Okay, so out of sight now?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now I have Gary, Dugo, and Ufa are the only ones that can see into the room.
Ufa and Tabisa are on like either side of the doorway.
Okay, are you guys looking
Gary-
into the room, or are you just staying?
we backed out and hid. We both backed out and hid.
So Dugo and Gary are the only ones then. Okay, I'm gonna need. Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking for something.
Oh, come on.
This is gonna be great for you, Gary.
Wisdom save, charisma save.
It's
bring it.
something like that. Hang on. There it is. Okay. You got this. Don't worry, Gary. All right. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
You just have to beat a 10. It's not that bad.
I rolled a 3.
I got a 12.
Okay. So, Dugo, you are frightened, and this is going to last for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns with disadvantage as long as you can see this creature.
And what am I frightened of?
This small green creature used a scare ability. So this green creature looks at you and it just peers into your souls. Gary, it doesn't scare you. It's whatever. But Dugo, you see something that terrifies you. And you are now
I just kind of like press back against the wall in the hallway and like just kind of slink down and away along the hallway.
And then the frightened condition, when you are under frightened, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. And you will not move closer to the source of your fear.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So he does that, and he then steps out of sight into the room off to the side, and you can't see him anymore. Now, the minotaurs are going to charge forward, one of them. I know that it's going to get attacked, and then it's half its speed, correct?
Correct. Yep. So as soon as it enters the aura, it'll.
So it's about 10 feet till he enters the aura. So he has 30 feet of speed left. You said it's a 20-foot radius, though?
15.
15 feet. Okay, so he is still able to get close enough to you, but he takes damage.
Right. Give me a wisdom save. The DC is 14, please.
Okay. He fails.
14 points of radiant damage.
All right, so that kills one.
Yeah,
Boom.
my little kobolds swarm over top of him, begin jabbing him. He's covered with electrified radiance energy. The bones just puff into dust and settle down to the ground.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful. The second one charges in, same exact thing.
Yep.
I will now roll.
Wisdom save.
I failed.
15 points of damage again. I'll just
right.
keep the same amount. Not have to keep rolling it again.
All right, so he does charge at you and go for his gore attack.
Beautiful. I am dodging, so that'll be disadvantage, please.
Okay, I'll roll a second. Okay. 13 on the die is a 19.
Ow! Owie! Owie!
All right. So you're going to take 4d8 piercing damage.
Oh, dear.
Give me a strength save. Oh, I rolled well, too.
I got a 24 on my save, buddy boy.
Okay, then you are able to not get thrown 10 feet back. Now, what about your con check?
For what?
For keeping the spirit guardians.
Oh, how much damage was it?
Yeah. 12 plus 10 is 22 plus 4, 26 points of damage.
Good gravy. Okay, hold on a second. I'll do my con check in a second, but I'm going to use my reaction. I have Wrath of the Storm. When he hits me, I'm going to use my reaction to cause electrified energy to leap from my body into his horned head. And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
I rolled 18 on the die.
What a jerk.
So you take half?
You'll take half. Stand by. So that'll be half of 12 is 6 points of electric damage.
All right, so he's still standing. So
as he comes racing by, I'd like to take a reaction and attack him with an attack of opportunity.
Gary's in front of you.
Gary's in front of me?
Yeah,
you
were
he's
in the hallway.
room.
Yeah.
You're like in the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
So I imagine, and
Shoot.
this is
All
thank you to Andrew. I think Andrew said it. Andrew Denchfield in the chat. So he said, I can imagine Gary covered in bone dust like he's baking a hellish pie. So the first Minotaur charges at you, and the spirits just dust it up, and this dust comes at you, covering you. It's kind of like if someone threw like baking powder all over you.
Flour.
And so you see like
Got antiqued.
flour, and there's like just smoke everywhere. And through the smoke comes charging the second Minotaur. So you don't even see it until the last second coming through it. And it gores you right in your chest. But you flinch and tighten up enough that it doesn't throw you back.
Beautiful. And I rolled a 17 on my Constitution saving throw to keep my concentration. So yeah, concentration still is up.
Right. The third one stays back because it doesn't have a line of sight to get to you.
Yeah,
And
I'm heavily wounded. Ow.
Owie! Owie!
and it is now Tabisa's turn.
All right.
So about 15 feet in front of you into the room is this Minotaur. About 10 feet in front of you is Gary.
And it just took 15 points of damage?
Yeah, it took a lot of damage.
It's
Okay.
a 10-foot hallway, so you could get by me to stab at it if you want.
I almost want to like run and like jump off of you right at the front of it.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like just
Shoulder.
jump right over you, like right off your shoulders, and just go stab right at the first one that's coming in,
Beautiful.
and then
He
hopefully
literally
not.
he just lowered his head to gore me, so you can spread his back. And
The other Minotaur looks down at this flaming fist soldier and backs, like, kind of moves back like a foot or two just because.
get ready to smoke.
And yeah, go ahead, Tabisa.
Okay. First attack is a 19 to hit. Second is 13.
Those are with
Hits.
advantage, right? Both with advantage.
Those are both with advantage.
Okay.
Both hit.
Yeah. Okay, so first one is going to be 8 plus. Whoa, shit. 25 on the first strike.
Kills it.
Okay.
You don't have enough movement to move up to the other one, though.
How far away is it?
So 15 feet to get out of the radius, so 25 feet away. And you've already moved up 15 feet.
Don't do it.
I'm going to take the rest of my movement and go back in the hallway.
All right. Fair. All right. With that, it is Dugo's turn.
All right. Dugo is kind
Frightened.
of slink to the ground in the hallway. And I can't see that green creature, right?
You do not see him, so it would be a regular check.
How far away was that from me?
You don't see it. You couldn't see it because it's in and around the corner. Yeah, you couldn't see it.
Never mind.
Yeah, Dugo's probably just going to move back and further away and just kind of say, okay, Dugo, okay. I'm talking to myself. You're okay, Dugo. You're okay. You're going to be okay. And just kind of moves further out away from the room with the minotaurs too.
Awesome. Love it. Love that you're playing your character. Love it. Oofa.
How far away is this one that's in there?
So when you look in, all you can see is one minotaur.
Right.
Skeleton
So
minotaur.
Go in.
You're right here. So 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet in the pool.
And the green dude?
You can't see him. He moved up out of the sight of all of you. So you guys saw him when he was standing right here, and he moved up.
Okay. Well,
so you have no idea where he's at.
But I can move up to that corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you get up there, you do not see the green guy anywhere in this room.
Hold up. Thanks to the rogue archetype of inquisitive, I get to make a roll to see if I can spot a hidden creature as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I moved up. I'm going to make my eye for detail roll.
Yep.
Which is going to be a 21 total.
You do not see anything hidden.
Holy crap.
All right, so he's invisible.
You can see this room very clearly, and there's nothing visible.
Is there and so I don't see him, but is there anyone else or anything else up that way to the north?
No. No, it's an open area. Just you see the pool of water, and in the water, you see this portal, and then obviously you saw all the frescoes on the wall that I had described before.
All right. Well, so I moved. I took a bonus action. I will spend my action.
You could attack at disadvantage if you're trying to attack something you don't see.
No, I will just take the defensive action.
Okay.
So anything attacking, I'm just gonna kind of like whirl around and just kind of be ready.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Gary, it's your turn.
Oh,
Is that Flaming Fist guy still look alive?
Yes.
All right.
Do any of you speak Abyssal or Celestial? Nobody?
I do.
So, Arkmir, you can hear... you can recognize some of the words coming from him. Which do you speak both of those, or which one do you speak?
I speak Abyssal.
Abyssal. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see exactly. Okay, so in Abyssal, you hear this deep voice saying, "Get Out of here, Torm. We are taking over.
Oh, that sounds really scary. Guys, I don't know. I don't know about this guy.
All right, well,
And
But
it's
I'm
Gary's turn.
yeah, what Gary's going to do is, son of a gun, this stupid Minotaur is going to pound on me. I'm going to call out to the Minotaur. I'm going to bang my mace on my shield, trying to get his attention.
Hey, come on, let's go. Let's play.
And I'm going to stay where I am and I'm going to dodge. Hopefully he takes the bait.
All right. It is now Arkmir's turn.
So is that one Minotaur the only one that's left?
Yeah, and it's in the water still.
Okay. I will peek out and Eldritch Blast it.
All right, go for it.
That's a 26.
Hits.
And that is 11.
Nice. All right, he's still standing. You got a second one?
Yep, and that one definitely missed.
Okay. It was lower than a 12?
Quite a bit.
Was it a 1?
Perhaps.
Say no.
I won't do that to you. You're good. All right. With that, it is now their turn. And Ufa is the closest one to him. So he is going to try and charge and gore Ufa.
Where's Ufa? Ufa, you went past me?
Yeah, he went up to the corner. He's right here. And
Oh, wait,
you're-
will that pull up within my radius, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's... yeah.
Okay.
So it's still going to do the damage to the Minotaur, whether he makes a save or not, is the question.
Okay, beautiful.
So I'm rolling now to see if he makes a save.
All right.
I rolled a nat 20. So half damage.
Yeah, stand by. Let me roll that for you.
You're lucky that wasn't on the second roll to hit.
So halved, it will be 4 points of radiance. I've already halved it.
All right. With that, he will now attack Ufa.
At disadvantage,
Oh, he has disadvantage to attack you?
because I took the defensive action for my round.
Ah, good call. Okay, well, that may have saved you then. 6 on the die is not going to do it. 12. He misses. And he is now inside the Spirit Guardians. And that is all he can do. But as you're standing there, Ufa, you see the little green creature all of a sudden stop disappearing, and he appears magically before your eyes to scare you. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
That's like your strengths. You should be good at that. All right?
he's a rogue.
And he's a monk, too.
Oh,
17
roll.
total.
Yeah, so you're not scared. So you're good. And when it does that, it sees that you're not scared, and it starts, like, quivering. And with that is Tabisa's turn. Now, Tabisa, you can only see the Minotaur in the room. You cannot see the closet. What would Tabisa want to do?
The only thing I see is the Minotaur. So that's the only thing that I would know to go after.
Yeah, and it is standing right here. So 5. It's about 25 feet away from you.
Yeah, I would close the distance, and since he's right on top of Ufa, I would go in for the attack.
Okay.
Okay. First, wow, natural 1, and well, the second one hit. The good thing we have advantage. Natural 1 and a 7, but the 7 is 14, so 14 hits.
Yep.
And then 24. So the second one
killed it.
Well, no, that was the second.
Oh, 24, I thought was the damage.
Yeah, sorry, no damage.
Oh, okay.
The damage is 17 points of damage for the first strike.
Okay. So you cut through quite a few bones. Its arm falls off.
The second is 8 points of damage.
And you killed it.
nice.
He had 5 left. 22 total is what he said.
Okay.
So it crumbles into a sack of bones. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna take the 5 minutes and go back around that last little corner, so that because I went up to the corner. I'm gonna come back so that whatever that was over to the left as you walk in the room. I want to be away from that. So
okay,
just kind of move back.
All right. So you're behind Ufa then.
Yeah.
All right. So you are exactly between Ufa and Gary at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Cluster. Let's do it. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
Dugo is still running away, or are you just staying in the hall, way down the hall?
He gets to make a save every
round.
round.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
I yelled to him in Draconic, and I'm like, Dugo, come back.
Yeah, I definitely made my save. I mean, if we're doing that, I got a 17.
All right. Yeah, you're not scared anymore.
Okay, so yeah, I come back to the room and
okay.
I kind of look a little bit bewildered, like I've never felt such fear before.
I look at Arkmir and Gary and Dugo. I'm like, make blasting magics on the thing before more zombie tours come out.
Oh crap!
There's still that green creature, so we're still in order, by the way.
Oh,
and can I see it?
It is Dugo's turn though.
My bad.
Can I see
you can move up because you probably would have made the save last turn. You could move up and try to do something to it if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely move up and I will. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Ray of Frost again. And with great anger. And I have is anyone within 5 feet of it?
Yes. Ufa.
Thank goodness, because I rolled terribly. Okay, that's a 24 to hit. And then that'll be 5 damage.
All right. So you blast it and it
Lousy.
Gets frost all over it. And it was quivering from fear before, but now it's quivering from being cold and just shaking. And Ufa, it is your turn. You see frostbite setting in on this creature's arms and hands.
It will be stabbed. Sneaky, fear-inducing little
AC 13.
Little devil.
You little devil.
You little devil. That's a hit. 27.
All right.
It's going to be dead on account of the 18 damage I did to it.
Oh, yeah. What's that look like?
Just I skewer it through the head with my rapier, and maybe it doesn't drop immediately, and then I pull it out, and then it drops.
All right.
As it drops to the ground, my little horde of kobold lightning bolt wielders kind of slump their shoulders and collectively say, "Oh!"
Like a chorus of
disappointed sighs. Yes.
Kick the dirt, snap their fingers.
Okay, now this green dude is dead. So
we're out of combat now.
Yeah. So Ufa's like, blast thing before more zombie tours come out. And I pointed to Dugo and Arkmir and Gary.
Hey, you guys drag that guy out of the way, and I'm gonna plant my butt on that portal. But you gotta get him out of the way.
Yeah.
What?
If you guys don't, I can't go in the room because I'm going to kill that guy. But if you drag his body to the northern part of that room, I can go sit on the portal. And then my lightning guys will beat the crap out of the portal.
All right, we can try it.
Tabisa and Ufa both, I don't know about Tabisa, but Ufa has an awesome 8 strength. So he's going to grab the guy's boot.
I'll try. I'll try and help.
Grab a boot and pull with Tabisa.
So
I'll just do the assist to you, so you get to roll your strength with advantage.
Okay.
As you guys are trying to lift him and carry him out of the way.
Well, just kind of like grab him by the arms and drag him back.
Yeah, I'm not touching the god helmet either.
No.
As you guys grab him, we will end the session.
Right
there.
What a cliffhanger.
Don't happen.
So I'm making a note right now. Spirit Guardians are on.
Yeah.
For another 3 minutes. That sounds about right to me.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
And then
I I just wanted to share something while you're calculating that, Juice. That the ASL for to cast a spell is the coolest. Watch.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? And then if you want to do blast for Arkmir's Eldritch Blast, it's you have to do the thing with your mouth too. So it's
Of course it is. Of course it is. That's amazing.
All right, and then it was
Love
just
it.
so I know, it's Tabisa, and it was what is
Ufa,
it?
yeah.
Ufa doing it.
Yeah.
Tabisa and Ufa moving him.
We may not like that when we come back.
We'll see.
May
We'll
not.
see. All right, awesome. So with that, if you guys are still watching, this is your first time, please give us a subscribe and drop a like. With that, we will end there. If you want to check out any of these guys' links on YouTube, Twitch, all their links are below. Thank you, Randall, for the token art. We will look at using some maps maybe in future sessions and using these tokens probably with like roll and
Cool. Fun.
incorporating it. So thanks again, though. You guys can check out his artwork. He streams drawing and illustrating over on his Twitch channel. He's also on the Wormwood Gaming channel. We have Bill Allan. He's got a YouTube channel. You can go check him out. Nate from WSD20's YouTube channel. And Luke is on Twitch, the DM Lair on Twitch and on YouTube. So go check him out. Thanks again for watching, guys. Game on.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Night.